Oh, Lord have mercy, I tell you what, been a long morning already. Whew, long day. Let me just say that much. Alrighty then. Let's see what we can accomplish today. Everybody wants me to get a Rubik's Cube. They wanted me to try it. So I did get me a Rubik's Cube. And I got a magic 8-ball. So, hey, welcome to my channel. So I did do that. So we're doing another 750 piece puzzle. And what it is this puzzle. I'll show you another one. Let me get it. Just give me a second. I have to show you this because there's a lot of similarities on my puzzle, and I want to show you this one and another one. But I'm not doing both of them, just doing one. See if I can find it, you know. I have 2 shelves full of puzzles. And I don't know what's what, you know. So, here it is. So, that puzzle and this puzzle are exactly the same. This can go in the trash, I guess. We don't keep trash in my house. I'm just using these for my puzzles. I still need to get more. Okay, I'll put your puzzles in Ziploc baggies when you're done with them. I do that sometimes. Keeps the cats from tearing them up, you know? So, you know. Hey, how are you doing? What's up? So this puzzle, I'm not doing this one, but this one and this one are basically the same thing. Except there's a lot of differences. But it does look like, don't it? One's 1,000, one's 500, 750. But we're not going to work on that one. I'm just showing you there's one similarities on them. Right now, we're going to work on this one. This is called, I don't know. It's by Spin Master, Molten Bradley. It's another brand I have not tried yet. And I don't know what it's called. It doesn't say the name of it, but when it's done, it will be, Lord have mercy. They make it hard to find anything, don't they? But it doesn't say the size of it, so I don't know. This is weird. Most of the puzzles say the size. This one does not. So, I don't know. But it's by Big Ben. And so it says. It doesn't say. Oh, okay, on the back. Okay. It's called, the address is Beach Road Pickers. And it will be 27 by 20 inches or 68.5 by 50.8 centimeters when it's completed. This is what it looks like completed. I want to get the others because I do like these. And it's really pretty. I thought it would be different to try it, you know. I've always tried new things. You know, I just like to do different puzzles. And I did get 2 new ones today to try. So, you know, we're going to try those too. We're just waiting, you know. Because I need a bigger table. And, that's what we're doing. Now, I don't know if all the pieces are here. As you can tell by the sticker, it is by Goodwill. But we shall try to get this done because if y'all know me, I like different puzzles. And I like different challenges. And I love to do I don't know who this is. I'm gonna remove him. Sorry, but I don't know what you're saying, and I'm not going to sit there and deal with it because, you know, I'm not going to deal with that because I don't know what he's saying. So, if you can't speak English, I can't understand you, you know. But this is a puzzle that I'm working on today, trying to, because I just got back. I got one that would be extremely hard to do, but I'll do that one after I get all these other puzzles in line done. I have a lot that I need to do before I tackle those two. Dang it. Okay. Oh, my trash can. Okay, so I need to get a bigger table for them because I do puzzles that are really hard, and I got a bunch of them that I want to do that's 2,000, but I got to get bigger table. Yeah. So right now we're going to go through the edge pieces. How's everybody doing today on YouTube? Another challenge, another puzzle, right? Alright. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do this one. I'm just trying to get them done quickly, you know. But the pieces are thin. I don't know. I like to look at the details of this. This is pretty cool. It's hardly any glare. It's kind of matte finish. I like that. So, you know, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty awesome. I like this. So, it is pretty awesome. I have another one that you've seen just like this, similar to it. Hang on, guys. I need to ask my neighbor something. Hang on. Here. Ask my neighbor. Hang on. Okay, that was not who I was looking for, but okay. Alright. So. Lilybell! Lilybell, come here! Come here! Yeah, it's somebody outside. Okay, stop it. Now it's on put you in your room. Stop. Stop. Yeah, Lilybell, I hear it. Stop. Stop. Alright. Yeah, you better roof. Okay. So y'all know that, you know, trying to get this puzzle done today. It's going to be a challenge. I did one yesterday. So, we're going to do this today. I have nothing else to do today. Why don't we just do this, right? And I'm trying to do bigger and better puzzles. Try to get to where I can do 1,000 pieces in one day. Because I think I have a lot of 1,000 pieces I want to try to do. In one day. I have one that I can do that I know. But I want to work up to it, you know. I see all these other puzzle people speeding, doing them, and you know, I see them speed puzzling, and you know, I want to get involved in that, so the only way I can do it is practice, right? So that's what we're here for. Alright, let's go. The rules are on my channel: do not ask me out. You can compliment me, but I have a boyfriend I'm happily spoken for. I've been with my boyfriend almost a year. Hey, how are you? Thank you. I'm happy with my boyfriend, so please do not ask me out. No threats, no demanding money. If I want to do a real life giveaway, you guys will see it on the community tab. And this is a kid friendly channel, even if it says it's not. We are to keep the channel kid friendly, okay? PG-13, and that's it. And if you don't obey those, and no asking where I'm from, what town, or anything, I'm from Bikini Bottom. That's all I'm going to say, because really, for my protection, I don't give out my personal information, because I don't want people to know where I'm at. Period. Alright, so that's that. You will be, and that's the rules. If you disobey those rules, you will be banned. I do have 5 mods, and they are watching me like a hawk, and they will sit there and they will ban you if you act up. Thank you for the compliment. I just don't like people asking me my personal business. I'm sorry, but there's a lot of people on here asking me my personal life, and I'm not doing it. You know, I cannot tell you anything about my personal business, who I'm dating, who I'm seeing. I'm with somebody. I'm very happy with him. I've been with him almost a year. Today we went out for Valentine's Day because, you know, we wanted to do that. I wanted to surprise him. So he surprised me with my teddy bear, which I'm going to go get her in a minute. But, you know, I love my boyfriend dearly, and I wouldn't trade him for the world. So please do not ask me out, because that's a no-no. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get something. Oh, it's not even foggy now. Alright, so I got my nebulizer in case if I need my breathing treatments. And I got my bear. She's my good luck charm, so. There ain't no fog out there now. Yeah. So that's my good luck charm. Everybody wanted, I got my nebulizer. In case if I have to take it. You never know of my asthma the way it is. Whether I'm going to need it or not. So I got that in here. Yes, I take it live because if I have a serious asthma attack, I have to. It's a life and death situation. So I have to be able to get to it real quick. Alright. Be right back. Gotta do something real quick. So that's just the way it is. Alright. Hang on a minute, gotta get this done. Gotta put you up. Dang it. Not let me go in there. Alright. Good job. Alright, so gotta get this up. Gotta rearrange this house. A mess later. Just trying to put all of that up in order because, you know, my house has to be clean. Yeah, I know. Alright, so I did do a little bit of this earlier, but I'm just trying to get the last bit of it done. Just the last little bit, so I have to put my other puzzles up because I have so much to do. Yeah, guys, I have so many puzzles I have that, you know, I do them, I'm good, you know, so that's just the way it is. I have 2 shelves for I'm getting another one, but hey, Clint, how are you doing? Are you doing better today? How are you? I'm doing okay. I just got back from the store. I'm working on this today. You doing better? Oh, that ain't the one I'm working on. That one. Oh, this one, Clint, looks just like... This is 1,000 pieces, but we're not working on that one. I'm working on this one. But do you see the similarities? This one's 750, and this is 1,000. Ain't that wicked? Yeah, that might be my next one I tackle. I don't know. This is one that we're working on right now. 750. Yeah. We're doing another challenge. Cool. Leave your channel on my thing and I'll look it up, Clint. I have an email in my description. Look it up and email me your YouTube address. Alright, guys. So, you know about me, I do puzzles, and I got me a Rubik's Cube today, too. I thought that was cool. You know. I got this because everybody said if you're good at puzzles, might as well get a Rubik's Cube, too. So that's what I did, too. Because, you know, good at puzzles, they always say. But, you know, I'm not guaranteeing I'm good at that. I just did that because, you know, you gotta have every puzzle, right? So I'm looking for another magnifying glass, but I can't find one. We looked and looked and looked. Can't find one. So I know there's one on Amazon. I may have to order one next month. Or unless if I get another gift card for Amazon, you know, I can order it too. Because I always get gift cards for doing my surveys. So, you know. I know that I get surveys and I get like $20 here, $30 there. And it really works, so it helps, you know, Amazon or Walmart. I got Domino's the last time I had free food. That's cool. Alright, I'll write that down. Is that your YouTube channel? Hang on. Let me write this down on my notebook. Yeah, y'all excuse my notebook. I do a lot of writing, y'all. At YouTube, correct? Alright. Alright. At okay, YouTube. Okay. I'll look you up and I will subscribe to you, Clint. Gotcha. I got you written down. Yes, I'm ambidextrous, and I use both hands. You know, right with my right, I draw with my left hand, right with my right hand, because my right hand, you know, I have a dog bite, and I can't use my right hand very well anymore, so I use my left hand for most of everything. So if y'all see me sitting here jerking my hand, it just goes stiff a lot. My hand does that because it's been bit by a dog and I have severe nerve damage. But we're all good, so I'll do the best I can. Now this puzzle is crystal clear. I like the graphics on it, but I don't like the thinness of it. But we shall see. This is one I never tried to do. One's masterpieces and one's Big Ben. So I'm interested to see. I don't know. This one's Big Ben. It's a Spin Master. And this one is masterpieces. And we're going to see which one's got better quality, but we're not going to do both of them today. But we're just going to see, you know, in the end, you know, what's better. You know, I wonder if I can open that one and see how good it looks. Let's see if we can compare them, right? I understand, I'm telling you. I got bit by a dog. That dog was let loose on me, no reason. And I know how you feel. You know, already right off the bat, I can already see the difference. The pieces, I'm not going to take it out. But you see how small they are compared to this one? And they're not as glossy, you see? So, that would be interesting. I can already done see. Pieces are not as detailed as this one. So, yeah, we already know the difference. So they are two different brands, two different styles. So, interesting. I thought they were the same brand, but I guess I'm wrong. But, you know, I know that what's her name, Diva, wanted me to glue that one together. And I said, well, you know, I found another I'm going to get later on of the same puzzle that she wants me to glue together. For some reason, there was 3 extra pieces to that one. I don't understand. And I couldn't understand where it was or anything. Because I kept thinking I didn't do it. You know, I kept saying, where does these go? You know, because I had that puzzle completed. But I said, I know I'm not missing anything. Then I had looked and it was 3 pieces I already done had. So, you know, that's weird. I don't know why they give you extra pieces. I can do it, Clint. I know they're tiny, right? It's different, different puzzles are different sizes. But I got one that's even tinier than that. I'll show you. There's one that's even smaller, and I'll show you, Clint. I want to try these too. I already tried them once. You want to see tiny? Do you honestly want to see really tiny pieces? I'll show you tiny ones. Look at this, Clint. Those are tinier than that. And I'm going to do these too. This is called the world's smallest puzzle. Thank you, Clint. Thank you, guys. Look, see? That's the real smallest puzzle. I'm going to try that one day. You'll see. I'm building up to it. I really am going to work my way up to it. Yeah, I'm working on it. Do y'all know why I do puzzles like I do? I got 2 new ones today. Do you know why I do these puzzles for? Do you want to know why? It's my outlet. I like to get to know people from around the world, you know? It's my outlet. That's the only thing I can do. Why not share it with the world? You know? I like that. I don't like to not share anything. My wisdom and stuff. I know y'all think I'm crazy. I did a 12-hour stream. You know, if we do another 12-hour stream, which I'm planning on next month, doing another one, but we're going to do different puzzles, but, you know, it'll be during the daytime this time, so nobody has to stay up late, because I know Diva stayed with me all that night. There's a lot of you that did, and I know it was late, and I'm sorry, Diva, if you're on here, that was late, but we did accomplish it. I did 2 different puzzles, so 2 800, so we're good. Eventually, I'll be able to do 1,000 pieces in one day. You know, that'll be a good thing. You know, hey, Popsicle. Like when I was young. That's, you know, that's cool. Hey, Jen. Okay, if you want to know about my past, okay, what can I tell you? What do you want to know? Don't get too personal, because I did go through, there's really not much about my childhood. Oh, Jen, I made, Dr. Thunder my mod as well. So he can help me too. So I made him one too. And I'm also going to make Diva one too. She stayed up all night with me, bless her heart. Okay, so Jen, I got 2 more puzzles today, but I'm going to show you later. This is one that I got today. I'm doing 750 pieces. And another thing is, Jen, you're fine. I don't go to college. I can't have, I didn't go to college. I can't work. I want to go to college and be a computer programmer, but I can't even finish school. Every time I finish school, something always happens. Like my grandma died, I had to move, and every time I go to school, it's like something happens. And it's like, I don't know how to say it. It's like it's against me, you know? And I want to go back to school. I really do get my diploma and go to college and be a computer technician, because I love to build things. I can fix computers already, but I'd rather have a degree in it, but I just can't do it. With my health the way it is, and me having to take care of my mom, I can't do it. It's just too much to worry about. So my boyfriend, he's trying to help me too. And, you know, we're wanting me to go back to school too, but I don't know. Every time I try to go back to school, it's like something always like, nope, it's against it. You know, I guess it's not meant to be. You know. And I try, and something always happens. Like whenever I went to school to get my GED, my grandma passed away. You know. And then when I try to go back to school, I end up having surgeries. Or whenever I went back to school, I end up having to move. So it's like, it's against me. So I guess it's just not meant to be, I guess. So I'm just not going to force it. I am pretty smart without going back to school. You know, you don't have to go to college or get your diploma to be smart. I learned a lot in my life, so, you know, I know a lot about things. It's okay. Alright, Clint, I'll see you later. Come back on later if you want to. You're fine, I'll see you later. Good talking to you. But, you know, have a good day, and I hope everything's well for you. So, I want to show you guys what my boyfriend gave me. My babies are in there sleeping right now. We wore them out. Now, this is my bear, Sugar Plum. My boyfriend got her for me for Valentine's Day. Yeah, we've been together a year. In 12 days, we went out to eat today. I took him out. Got him some soda. So he's happy camper. I can't do much, but I did do what I could. And I went and got me Jin. I'm gonna show you something I got today. I got a Rubik's Cube. Hold on, can't see it. A Rubik's Cube. And I'll show you something else I got. Oh, Magic 8 Ball. So I got a lot of new things to do. I want to try this out. I'm really scared to death, thank you, to try this. Because I'm really intimidated. I can never do Rubik's Cubes, guys. So this will be a first time for me. And I want to show you something, Jin, I didn't tell you about. But I got something else I want to show you. I want to do on my channel, but not now. Wait until we get good at this stuff. Hold on. Guys, y'all will flip out. Hop. I have another one that I've done on my channel that's similar, but not really like this one. If I can get another table, I'll be putting this together. But I have to get a bigger table. But I love candy bars. And this one would be interesting to do because it's 1,000 piece. But look at that. And my boyfriend today brought me some fruit and some candy. Yeah. Yeah, I got the best man in the world. Who's meowing at me? Oh, he's stuck in the room. Hang on. Oh. Relax, Tiny. Come on, Tiny. Y'all want to go in there, go in there. Tiny, stop. Don't stick with his butt. Y'all want to go in my room, go in my room. Put in the butt. What are you doing? Lord have mercy, my kids are on. All four of my babies are asleep. I got two more coming in. So I know it'll make you hungry when I do that one, won't it, Jen? Because I love candy too. I do. I love candy. I really, really do. But my boyfriend brought me those, and he surprised me with two. He said he only had one. He was on here the other day. He loves me, and I love him. You know, it was meant to be. It was God sent. Because our lives went apart for a while. And I've known him over 20 years. 20 plus years. I gotta get a wipe and wipe down my table real quick, guys. My cats are not so nice. Give me a minute. It's real sticky because I ate on it last night. And now it's like really dirty. So give me a second. I gotta wipe my table off. I had something last night and I spilled it. Forgot about it. And now I gotta wipe that thing off again. Yeah. And I don't like nasty stuff on my table, and I didn't realize it was like that until now, because I was gone today, taking care of things I needed, and my boyfriend went back to go get his mom, and she has stage 4 cervical cancer, and he takes care of her, and, you know, he's a good guy, and I love him. He takes care of her while I take care of my mom, you know, and we both have a lot going on. We don't get to spend much time together, you know, because we're both taking care of our moms. And he's living with her because she needs to be taken care of around the clock. So he takes her everywhere she needs to go. And I'll stay here and take care of my mom. And, you know, we just help each other by being there for each other and trying to support one another, you know. Do everything. And Jen, I'm praying for you and I hope you're okay. I really do hope everything goes well in your situation. I know what you're going through. You told me I don't have to say it here, but I know, and I'm hoping you'll be alright. I'm hoping everything gets better for you, as I know you're going through a lot. I'm not obligated to say, but I'm sorry that you're going through a lot. Jen. If you need support, I'll try to be here for you. I wish I can give you a shoulder to cry on, but you're a long distance. But I do pray for you daily, and I hope everything's okay. But guys, we all need to lift Jen up in prayer. She's going through a lot. But anyways, I'm going through a lot too, but with the death of my cousin, and it's hard for anybody to go through things. And I want to meet you sometime, Jen. I really do. And I'll give you a big old hug. You know, because you're a good friend. Just so you guys know, me and Jin met on YouTube, and we don't know each other personally, but I can tell she's a good person, and I can tell that she's okay. You know, I don't usually just trust anybody because of everything I've been through, and you know, friends are hard to find, and I have trust issues because y'all want me to open up about my childhood. Okay, there's not really much to say about my childhood except that I went through a lot. You know, the only thing I remember is that I did puzzles since I was 5 years old. And I remember going to school telling the teacher I didn't want to do my work. It was boring to me. And I wanted to just sit there and do puzzles all day. I had this one puzzle I wanted to do. It had sand on it, it had wheels on it, it was like that small. And I wanted to do it. And the teacher said, nope, you gotta do your schoolwork. After that, you can do this. And I said, nope. I was always mean as a kid in school. I didn't really like doing schoolwork. I feel sorry for Perry because I was like that too. But, you know, I got held back because of it. But I was more interested in doing puzzles than I was school. Tell you the truth. And that was the bottom, okay? Try and get the edge pieces out. But I put in the wrong lid, so I'm just going through here filtering it. There's no more edge pieces I can see. But, you know, when you're a kid and you're young, you know, you don't really want to do what the teacher says. You know, you always want to do your own thing. And that's what I did. I did my own thing, too. And I was like, no, I really do puzzles, you know. And that's when I started doing puzzles. Now, I'll tell you something that nobody ever knows about me. Jinjin don't even know this because I didn't even tell you. I learned how to ride a bike. You guys know how I learned how to ride my bike? This will make you guys laugh. I was going around in circles. I literally learned how to ride a bike going in circles. And this little bitty hoe learned how to ride my bike. Yep, and I learned how to ride it to this day. And I can still ride bikes. And I learned how to swim by going in 8 feet deep of water. I can't do it now because of my arm, but, you know, I learned how to swim that way. So, you know, I taught myself how to swim. I taught myself how to ride a bike. So, I did okay, I guess. I had to learn how to do everything on my own, which really sucked. So, you know, I'm trying, you know. So, you know, I do things that normal kids did, but I did have a very bad childhood. Most of it was. So, we don't talk about those issues, because those don't really matter, you know, but I can tell you some funny stories now. Doug Popsicle, if you want to know. I can tell you some funny things about ducks and skunks and all that, and squirrels. Oh, yeah. Those dang squirrels. Yeah, we had our own squirrel issue, like the Mississippi Squirrel Revival, man. Said it was a church squirrel revival, and the squirrel got out, but he came in from outside, so nobody really brought it in the building. Hey. Oh, you can ask me questions. I mean, it's okay. You can ask me questions. Do you want to hear some funny stories about some duck stories and stuff? I can tell you some funny stories. You know, I can tell you a lot of funny stuff. If y'all really want to know about my past, you can know. Yeah. You know, you try to impress a boy. You know, when we're teenagers, we always try to impress people, right? I know. We always want to impress guys when we're young. I know. Now we just don't want to impress them at all. When I was a kid, I'll tell you what happened in high school, if I can remember right. There was kids that were looking at these women, you know, these young girls, and they would run into walls, and then they would come at me, why didn't you just tell me there's a wall there? Man, the teachers were so mad at them kids for just staring at the walls that they ran into them so many times. Hey, you're okay. But, you know, I can tell you some funny stories. I just don't want to talk about the bad things, though, because the bad things don't really matter. I can tell you a lot of funny things. I mean, I just don't think that my past, you know, about that issue. But I can tell you a heck of a lot more funny stories than You know, I got a funny story. I know Ginger knows about the the story about the ducks and the squirrels. You know, the squirrels are so mean when I was a kid. Oh, even the skunk that sprayed. Oh my god. We were good. We were clear until my grandma honked her horn. When my grandma fell asleep and honked her horn, I think he got mad because I don't want to talk about the bad things. But I'll tell you, if y'all guys want to know about my past, I'll tell you guys funny stories, okay? So the squirrel, he was harassing the pastor when he was trying to pray. Pastor was asking what was laughing. We couldn't help but laugh. And he was like, "What happened?" I'm like, everybody was like, "There was a squirrel." Really? I didn't see it. You know, it's funny as crud. You know, they were a mean little squirrel. You know, I didn't tell you this one. There was a spider, two wolf spiders, that big, and I'm scared to death of spiders. Oh my gosh. So I had two spiders chase me down the hall. They literally would not leave me alone. No matter where I went, they had me cornered. Well, my sister had to get a jar, and that thing kept looking like this, like he was going to attack it. Oh my god, it was a wolf spider, so I'm deadly afraid of spiders now. They were acting like bullies. And I kept trying to get away from them, because, you know, I don't like bugs. Now that makes me, I have arachnophobia because of that. So, yeah, no, I sat there and I was like looking at these spiders. There was like two of them. They were like that big, you know. So I was looking at them. I was trying to go from my room to the living room, and the hallway was a really long hall. And they kept chasing me. They had me cornered, two of them, and they kept looking like they was going to attack me. I was like, "What the heck did I do to you?" I didn't even touch them, honestly. It was scary. And my sister had to get a jar. They didn't want to go in that jar. They still chased me all throughout the hallway. I was like, man, I was sitting there crying. I was like, get me out of here. Get me out of here. And I was like, oh my god. Sitting there having a panic attack because these dang spiders, you know, they're very poisonous, had me cornered in the house at the wall. And I was like, I'm scared. Get me away from them. And my sister couldn't chase them down with the dang jar. She couldn't catch them. They'd outsmart her. And oh my god, guys, that was freaky because I heard wolf spiders not very nice, and I didn't want to get bit, and now I'm scared of them, but I kept trying to get away from it. It kept moving around. I was like, what in the heck did you try to attack me for? What do I have? And I was like, oh my god. You know, they were scaring me. And, I mean, I was like 30 minutes away from the hospital at the time. I didn't know I was going to make it to the hospital if they would have bit me. And I was like, holy cow. Mildred can't catch them in a jar. I'm sitting here freaking out. My mom's trying to chase behind me with a broom. My sister said, no, don't kill them. And I'm like, oh, Lord, y'all don't see these spiders chasing me? And she's like, well, I'll catch them with the dang jar and we'll throw them outside. I said, okay, whatever. And then she couldn't catch them. Finally, about 30 minutes to an hour later, she caught them. Thank God. And I could never feel so relieved after that. Oh, my God. Funny thing is that I was trying to get away from them as they were chasing me. I was running into walls and everything. And the funniest part about them, they were so smart. They had me cornered against a wall. And you'd think, oh, you can just step on them and kill them. Yeah, you could. But my sisters kept saying, no, wait, we'll take them out and kill them. Take them out, you know, let them live out in the field. I'm like, no, you know, that's chasing me. So she said, no, we're going to keep them because they were smart. So we threw them out in the field, and they were so smart little spiders. I mean, they were very annoying, but my sister let them go. I said, you better let them things go outside or I'm going to kill these dead things because I don't want to be around them. So she did. She took them outside, never seen them again. But oh my God. You talk about scared to death of them. Yeah, I'm a little claustrophobic of them now. I mean, ugh. I tolerate them. Granddaddy longlegs are okay. But these spiders I had, one time they bit me under my arms. And I had like 14 boils from them. And they were like big old boils. And every time they'd rupture, I couldn't move my arm up and down. It hurt so bad. Oh my God, I cried and cried. I talked to the doctor. They didn't know what kind of spider bit me. So, you know, I don't like spiders. Granddaddy longlegs, I would tolerate, you know, but no others. I don't, Granddaddy longlegs or tarantulas, I'm okay with, because I know they won't hurt you. But the ones that are poisonous, like black widows, wolf spiders, I will not tolerate. But there's another one story that's funny. I was chased by an owl. A white owl like the one on Harry Potter. I was outside on the porch. I stared at the owl because it was nighttime, didn't think nothing of it. I was staring at the dang thing, and guess what? That thing chased me all over the house. I stepped outside the yard, and I had to go. My mom had the front back door locked. I was like, dang it. So I had to go all the way around with this owl chasing me for I don't know what. And the funny thing is he finally left me alone. But, it was pretty scary, and that's not as funny as a duck story, I know, or the other story, but, it's just bad. I mean, I don't like, things just creep me out, I tolerate, um, spiders that will not hurt me, but I will not tolerate spiders that will. I can have a pet tarantula and be okay with it. I'm okay. As long as it's not poisonous, I'm happy-go-lucky. But you get me a black widow or a wolf spider or anything that can hurt me, ooh, I scream and I run. I'm scared to death of them. I will stomp on them. I don't feel like getting chased again. I mean, I really don't. But I'll get a pet tarantula one day. But I will not tolerate poisonous things because, you never know if they're going to bite you or not, I don't like it. I mean, you all, from that point of view, from a child, you get scared. And they say, don't show fear, you're going to make them even worse. I said, how can you not show fear when they're chasing you around? Yeah, they were chasing me outright, trying to get me to eat me. I used to think when I was a kid, I used to think spray trucks were following me. I used to be so scared of those things. I thought they were chasing me. When I was a kid, I did. I would purposely avoid them and they'd purposely go down the street I was in. I thought they was chasing me. I was like, oh my god, these spray trucks are chasing me. Help me, somebody. They weren't, but, it was funny. It was funny things as kids that we think about. I mean, you don't think about things when you're a kid because you think the worst of things. Yo, I know you guys were kids once. I know you guys think stuff like that. And we get a little run away with our imagination, and yeah, I seriously thought they were chasing me. I was like, darn, they weren't really chasing me. But, in my imagination, I thought they were. Because everywhere I go, they would go. Every time I see a spray truck, I took off running because I didn't like the noise of it. Loud noises bother me for some reason. And now I'm used to it. I'm used to sirens. They don't bother me now. And I'm used to, well, not loud, sudden noises, but I'm used to, thunder. I'm not scared of storms anymore as much as I was until that tornado siren goes off. When that tornado siren goes off, I start having seizures because, I get stressed out and I get scared. But, the thing about it is that I have had my share of things. Yeah, I lived through a tornado. It didn't exactly hit my house, exactly, but it went over my house when I was a kid, and I survived it. And, that was pretty scary. It destroyed our town. And, people are still scared about it, because we didn't have no warnings or nothing back then, and the electric system went out, so we had no warning. We didn't know if it was going to kill us or not. We don't know. Last time they said it was on TV, the birthday cover, And like a kid, I was 11. Jen, I know you just watched that one. It was pretty scary, We had another one in Missouri. I was out in the country. And it almost blew a trailer over that I was staying in. I was staying in a trailer, and I was out in the country. And it almost tore up our trailer, and I was in it. And oh my god, I was scared to death. I did not want to go through that again. But I'll tell you why dogs are scared of noises. I'll tell you why dogs hate tornadoes. I want to tell you this, and I want you guys to understand something. Y'all don't believe me if I tell you this, but I have dog ears. What I mean is my ears are like dogs. I can hear miles away. I have ears that you would not believe. Okay, I can hear things from far away that you would not be able to hear yourself until it gets up closer. Okay, that's why they call me Radar. That's my twin sister. She'll tell you I'm Radar to her. And the thing about it is I hear a tornado. Well, I don't like tornadoes, and guys, this is really true. Look it up. I went to a hospital in Missouri. I was in a hospital for a week there. We had a tornado warning, and I want to tell you why. This is a very good reason. I want you to look this up if you don't believe me, but I know because it happened to me, and from experience, I'm gonna tell you. Jen, are you still here? I'm gonna give you a example. When that tornado hit, I knew it was coming. You still here, Jen? Jen? So if you have dogs, you better listen to me. Um, Jen, let me know you're still here because I want you to know this too. Um, when a tornado hits, you know how animals can sense it better than we can? Okay, the reason why they bark and they're scared is not because of loud noises. It's because there's pressure in their ears. The pressure builds up in their ears. When I had that tornado warning, I felt the pressure and it hurt my ears. Like I said, I have a dog ear radar. I know when things, I can hear it. Things from miles away. Ask my sister, she'll tell you. From miles away, I can hear things. You would never even know anything was coming. I can hear sirens. Everybody else asks me, how do you know? I said, I can hear it, because I know from miles away. And so when a tornado hits, it's not the noise that bothers them, it's the pressure in their ears that makes their ears pop, and it hurts their ears. And it's kind of like being on a mountain for us. Your ears pop because of pressure. And the pressure in your tornado, the air pressure changes, with a tornado. And the dogs don't like that. That's why they go crazy during a tornado. It's not because the storm, it's because of that. I had that problem when I was in Missouri, and I heard the tornado siren. I was like, now I know why the dogs hate the tornadoes. And that's why they bark and go crazy, because of that. It is a fact, because it happened to me. I have radar ears, guys. I have doggy ears. I can hear very well. And I don't know if my ears are like dogs or not. But my sister, she says that I have part canine ears because I can literally hear. And I told her, I said, we looked it up. And that's exactly correct. That the pressure in the tornado, the temperature in the atmosphere changes when there's a tornado. I don't know if you understand, but the pressure changes when there's a tornado. And it's like everything happening at once. And I know it happened in Missouri, it happened when I was here. And I was in the hospital, so, I felt it. And I knew it was right there. It went over the hospital. Because they asked me, how do you know these things? I said, you know what? If you ain't got dog ears, you would never understand. What do you mean? Well, I have canine ears. I know it don't make sense, but I do. They call me Radar because that's my nickname, because I can hear things that you would not believe. I can hear TVs from 2 apartments down in my place. It's that cool of hearing. If I'm sitting here laying down being quiet in my bed, I can hear things from everywhere around me. It's wicked. I hate it, but it's annoying. I can hear TVs, I can hear radios. They don't even have to have them turned up, and I can hear them. And it does bother me because my ears hurt all the time because they're real sensitive. And that's another problem I have. It's hard to explain sometimes when you hear sirens from far away and you tell people there's a siren coming, and you try to explain to people that you hear it. How do you know? I don't hear it. But when you hear it, they think you're crazy, and then it comes and they're like, oh, I didn't hear it coming, but yet you try to warn them. They think you're stupid. I'm telling you. It's stupid how people act around that. I don't know how I got it that way. I don't know, but I get tired of it. I'm glad I have good hearing because it saved my life a lot of times. But, I just don't like it. People make fun of me, and it's not right. But I can't help who I am. you know, but I use that as an advantage, you know. I help people. Like, if they can't hear something and I do, I tell them ahead of time, you know. I live right by a fire station and I hear sirens all the time, you know, but when I'm on the road or something, I hear them and it scares me because I don't know. I hear them, and it's like, "Hey, you need to pull over. There's a siren going off." Oh, I don't hear it, and then they keep on going. They think you don't know what you're talking about, and then later on they see it and they're like, "Oh, I should pay attention." You know, it's just like that. I hate when people don't listen to me all the time. You know, another thing I don't like is whenever I have these dreams. I had a dream that a house burnt down in my town. It burnt down. Same way in my dream. I don't understand why. They're called premonitions. I had a dream that my ex-husband died, and the way that he was found in my dream was the way he was found in life. I had a dream about my somebody dying in my grandma's car. My uncle passed away in my grandma's car. I don't like who I am. I'm not nothing bad. I don't like it. So I tell my mom and I tell people all the time, if I tell you something, you better listen. Because I'm not here to predict the future by all means. I had a dream that my friend died and they found him on the ground. Well, you know, they found him in real life. The next day I tried calling him, I couldn't get a hold of him. Went there to his old apartment and he was found dead on the floor. You know. So don't tell me God doesn't warn you about stuff. Because he does. I'm one of them witnesses. You know. 5 second break, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta do something. Be right back. I'm gonna tell you guys something else in a minute that'll freak you out, okay? Give me a minute. I had a dream I was gonna be rich. Am I gonna be rich? I don't know. Be right back. Alexa, tomorrow's forecast. Here's the forecast for tomorrow in Fort Smith. Look for clouds and showers. The high of 74 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 52 degrees. Alexa, Saturday's forecast. Here's the forecast for Saturday, February 8th in Fort Smith. Look for mostly sunny weather. The high of 79 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 43 degrees. Alexa, Friday's forecast. Alexa, Friday's forecast. Alexa, Friday's forecast. Here's the forecast for Friday, February 7th in Fort Smith. Look for lots of clouds. The high of 58 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 41 degrees. So I can wear my dress. Yeah, we get tiara and we get treated like we're special for one night. And I like that because I never got to be special for one day at all in my life. I mean, I get to do stuff and get nobody else gets to do it. Common. And I feel special because I don't get to do much. You know, so I get to feel special one night. Oh, Lord. So Friday there will not be a live at all. I have something I have to do. If you give me a minute, turn my heat down because it is getting hot in here. Um, Friday I have something I have to do. Um, I'm going to go somewhere that Jen. I really want to talk to you about that later. I'm going to take pictures and I'll show you. I'm going to go to a night that's like a prom deal. I don't get to do that. You know, I never went to my prom when I was in school. You know, so my friend's going to take me to this place that is like for people who's disabled and stuff. And it's a place that our church is going to. Jen, I'll talk to you about that later. But I will not be doing a live Friday at all or Saturday. Next live after today will be tomorrow. Friday and Saturday, no live. Because I have so much I gotta do. I gotta spend Friday, with my friend because we're going to go out somewhere and do something really special. And then Saturday because I'm going to be spending time with my boyfriend. So, no live Friday and Saturday, okay? Let y'all know ahead of time. I will do one Sunday after I get back. It might be an all-day thing. I don't know yet. It depends on when I get back. Sunday's Super Bowl. I'm not watching it. Not much into sports. I wish I had my PS5, but I'll do my own little Super Bowl deal. You know, I don't like sports. My ex-husband was good on that. I was not. But my ex-husband passed away, so I don't watch them. My boyfriend does, in memory of him, but I don't. I'm not much of a sports fan, because, I don't know, my mom wouldn't let me watch it when I was a kid, so I said no. All y'all men can watch it, or whoever watches Super Bowl, it don't matter. I'm not here to judge you, I'm just saying that I don't, okay? I don't like sports. I like, different stuff, you know? I watch baseball games with my friend, but I do like sports in some areas, but I just can't sit down all day and watch football because, you know, I don't understand it. I watch movies about it. Hey, Nina. How are you doing today? So, there's another thing that I can tell you that will blow y'all's mind about me. I have radar ears. So, you know, it's hard to tell people anything sometimes. My ears hurt all the time, actually. Because they're so sensitive, you know. Favorite movie? Oh, you want to know my favorite movie? Okay. Well, you know, it's hard to say. I got 3 favorite movies. Can I give you my 3 favorite movies? Simon Birch, Remember the Titans, and Oliver and Company. And Frozen, so that's 4. What are your favorite movies? I have a lot of movies I like. I have a lot of them on my shelf. What's y'all's favorite movie? Yo, I got a lot of movies on my shelf that I watch. My mom said, you ain't gonna be able to watch them in your lifetime. I said, watch me. I've already watched over half of them. Yep. When you sit here for hours and hours, you know, you sit here and watch a lot of movies, you know. Pretty cool. I mean, I watch a lot. There's a lot of them I like, but I have to say that my 4 favorites are Frozen, Remember the Titans, Simon Birch, and Oliver and Company. I used to have a dog named Archer, after Oliver and Company. And he had a broken hip and stiff leg. The person was going to put him down, as a matter of fact, and we took him home, and he was very protective of us. He was a good dog. I miss that dog. I got a puzzle that looks just like him, as a matter of fact. I'm going to glue to my wall. Yeah, too bad we didn't have cameras back then, huh? We'd be able to put pictures up, but we didn't. Sucks. How technology soared up by the time I became an adult and not a kid. You know, but that's okay. You know, kind of glad I got to live the last years without technology, you know? It's really special. For me, anyway. I don't know about y'all, but I liked my generation. I'm trying to get these edge pieces done real quick. I just started on it, y'all, so it's going to take me a minute to get this done. Now, I don't know how big it really is as measurement-wise, so we're going to get the edges done first. Y'all, this is like something I do every day. Crud. Okay. Alright, edge piece. Ow. Snap. Crackle. Pop. You know what? I got a good joke for you guys. Do not eat too much Rice Krispies. You know why? When you get older, your body will go snap, crackle, pop. I don't know. What do you mean by that, Petro? I don't know. I have a boyfriend, and me and my boyfriend go way. Oh, my phone. We go way back, over 20 years. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can piece anybody's heart back together. You have to ask God for that. Alright, so this puzzle looks like it goes like this. I can pray for you, Rachel, if you want me to. Petro. I can pray for you. That's all I can do. I'm not here to date nobody. I'm not here to be in a relationship because, like I said, I got a good man in my life. I'm happy with him. Yeah, we have things that we've been together for. You want me to pray for you? You know, Pedro, I can pray for you on here. I don't know if I can. I have to ask my mods. Dear God, I pray for Pedro. Whatever is going wrong with him, I pray you lift him up, Lord. Whatever he's going through, I pray you take care of it. And Jen, too, I pray for her situation as well. So I'm not obligated to speak of her situation. You know what's going on with her. I do too, but I just don't want to say it on live. Lord, I pray that you lift her up and deal with the situation she's going through. And this person, Pedro, you help him, Lord. And I pray that my boyfriend makes it home safely. And everybody has a good day today. And that we get nothing but good news. And nothing but blessings. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. There you go. I did. I'll be right back. I was going to ask my neighbor if she put that picture on my wall because I know she probably did it. Make sure I know who did that because I want to make sure. Oh. Hey, Meg. Hey, you have a Hey, Megan. Did you put that picture there? Okay, I thought you did. If you bring them to me, I'll take them to her. Thank you. I put it on my wall. Yeah, she did. She put a picture on my door. Yeah, I was making sure I didn't take it from anybody. You know, make sure I didn't take it from nobody. Because, you know, I had it by my door and I know who did it. And I can tell my boyfriend who it is. Because, you know, people leave stuff at my door and I don't know if it's for me or for the neighbors. But that's a pretty picture. It looks just like me. It's got blonde hair just like me. I know. I see the resemblance. So I know why she did it because I'm the only one that's got blonde hair. Okay. Yeah. That's cool. Okay, we're still... Oh, there's an edge piece. So, now I know who did it. That's fine. I just want to make sure I know, you know. I don't know what her dealio is, but it's okay. We'll talk later. She's probably got a lot on her mind. But I'm trying to get some DVDs for my mom, you know, so she can have her collection going. Because as I said, I got like a lot. And they stay, you know, a lot. I collected DVDs since I was 18, 19 years old, and I have more than enough. Thank you. You know, I'm going to tell you something with my puzzles. I do this all the time. This is nothing new to me. I do puzzles, like, I've been doing them since I was 5 years old, and that was a long time ago, so I do them for fun. Whether it makes something of this or not, I don't care. It's just for me to have fun. That's my way to cope with things. Okay. Alright, I need to get all the pieces down here started, right? I don't know what she's doing, my neighbor. I don't know. But it's okay. She did leave it there, and it is, I have it, so that's good. It is pretty. I tell you what, I put that on my wall. It looks just like me. I told my boyfriend, I said, that girl looks just like me. Oh crap, please tell me I did not lose my cross. And just so you know, Pedro, I'm wearing a cross that my boyfriend gave me. His sister-in-law made that. I don't know if y'all can see it. Hold on, let me brighten up this light a little bit. Hey, can you see my cross? It has a rose on it. I have one in my car too. It has a flag on it. I am a Christian. I'm not saying I'm perfect. We're not. I'm saying that I believe in God too. Hang on. He got me through a lot in my life, okay? Without him, I would not be alive right now. So, if y'all want to condemn me for being a Christian, so what? I'm going to do what God says. And God tells me to pray for people, and that's what I do. Hold on. I'm here to spread God's word, and that's it. I don't care about being popular. I don't care. It's all about giving God's love. In whatever way I can help. Come on. And I have a cross in my car, too, that has an American flag. Some guy that don't even know me gave it to me because I lost my cousin due to one of my cousins, he committed suicide. And I have another cousin that just passed away this year, too. But my cousin passed away of suicide. One of them did. I don't care what the family says. I already know. But, he committed suicide. And I dealt with that. And I was so upset. And I told that guy I was dealing with my loss of my cousin. And he gave me his cross. He took it off his neck and blessed it and gave it to me. And it's in my car on my rearview mirror. And that goes with me, too, everywhere I go. It has an American flag on it. In the military because of my dad and my grandpa and my uncle was all in the military. So, yeah, I have military background. My dad was, I was real young when I lost my dad, but my dad was buried at the National Cemetery. And my mom told me a little bit about him, so. You know, it's hard to grow up without my dad, you know, having a single parent growing up. Don't even get to see father-daughter dance, or my brother had to walk me down the aisle. And my niece is getting married less than 2 weeks, and I won't get to go, but, you know, it's just upsetting because she gets to have her dad, which is my brother, which I don't mind. It's just, I was robbed of a childhood I should have had. I was robbed of a lot of things, but hopefully God blesses me and replaces those things like he did Job, you know. And hopefully he gives it to me 10 times fold. You know. Because I lost a lot of things growing up as a kid. I had a very traumatic childhood, and it was pretty bad, and I hope God sees. I was robbed of a childhood that I should have had. I can't have kids because of it, and I was robbed of my adulthood, most of it, because of it, and it's a long story. I mean, I had a lot happen to me as a kid, and I had to grow up too fast, and that's what I mean. So I went through so much that even now I can't be around a bunch of people. Like on holidays, I don't go to the store because big crowds make me severely nervous. Y'all think I have it all together, you know. So, why am I still here? You want to know why? Is that what you're asking me? Why I'm still here? Well, Jen, should I answer that question? Because God wants me to be here. And until God calls me home, then I'm stuck here. That's exactly, you know, I'm here because God told me. Not because I want to be here, but God told me I have to spread his word. You know, I went through a lot that y'all would never understand. And, you know, I went through a lot, but, you know, I can't blame God for it. I can't go out and kill myself like my cousin did. I have to do what God did. I have to do what God wants me to, and he has me here for a purpose. Whatever it may be. So, you know, whatever God wants me here for is what I'm going to do. It don't matter what happened to me. God doesn't see that. It's the fact that he knows what happened to me, and he knows what I want, and eventually I will get what I want. But it's going to take time. You know, so I have to give it all to God. I can't say, oh, I'm going to give up because my past was bad. I can't give up. I have to keep going. You know, just because my past is bad, maybe I can use it to help somebody else. You never know. If I can save somebody, I will. Yep. See, Jen's right. You see, we won't forget what happened. I won't forget what happened. No, I won't. But I know that God's a loving God, and He got me out of it through His grace and His mercy. I'm still here. So I do what God tells me. And whatever God says, like I told my boyfriend, I go wherever God tells me to go no matter what, no questions. I told my neighbors, I said, you know, God's got my back. I may be struggling every month, but you know what? God still got me. I don't care. I'm living proof. Do y'all know? I want to tell you a story, a testimony. I had my car. I was $1,000 behind on my car because my ex used to take my money all the time. And I couldn't pay my car bill. And I was way behind on it. I thought I was going to lose my car, honestly. And whenever I called the person to pay on it, she said, I've been trying to get a hold of you. I want to know where you're at. I said, okay, I know you're going to come get my car because I was $1,000 in debt. And because my ex used to be the way he was, and I was homeless because I was leaving my ex, you know, and I was really upset. So let's go back to rewind to how this happened. So my adopted mom told me, she said, you know, if you pray and God sees you do your part, He'll take care of the rest. So He's saying that I was taking care of my part. He said, just leave it in God's hands, right? So I was doing my part, you know, I was doing what I could, and I was going to pay $200, you know, it's going to break me, but I was going to pay it, because, you know, I needed to pay my car bill. Well, I called that month, and I called them, and they said, oh, we've been trying to get hold of you. I said, I know, you're going to come get my car. And she said, no, we're not going to come get your car. I said, okay, then what's this about? She said, let me close their door, and I'll talk to you about it, and I'll let you know. I need your address, and I need to know where you are. And I said, oh, yeah, I know you're going to come get my car. She said, no, I'm not going to come get your car. She said, it's good news. I said, what? She said, well, Mr. Lindsay, the owner of the other car lot, before they bought it out, decided to pay my car in full. All $1,000 of my car wiped off. She said, I want to know where you live so I can send you the title of your car. You don't owe nothing. You know, I cried, and I told my boyfriend, I said, I must be dreaming this. I must be dreaming it. And she said, no, you're not. I'm telling you the truth. So I kept calling her back. I said, am I dreaming this? Am I dreaming this? Because I was half asleep. And she said, no, you're not dreaming this. So she said, if anybody deserved to have your car paid off, it would be you, because you've been through a lot. Because she would hear them in the background, you know, screaming at me and stuff. And yeah, my car's paid off in full, and it's outside right now. And I sat there and I said, man, God, that's awesome. And I praised Him. I said, thank you, Jesus. Because that car is my livelihood. And I can drive it right now. I just got to get a new battery. All that, you know, minor things. But, yeah, I own my car now. So I always tell people, if God can move that mountain, there's no telling what else He would do for me. So I'm ready for it. That's just a testimony to say that if you leave God, everything in God's hands, y'all will be alright. God's got you. He's not ignoring you when you pray. He's just waiting for the right time to give it to you. You know? You see, that car did not get paid off right off the bat. I prayed and prayed and prayed for it. And, you know, it was paid off. And, you know, nobody believes it. My boyfriend heard it on the phone, and he's like, nobody ever does it. I said, I know. So, you know, that's a testimony. You know, I own my car outright. You know, and it's awesome feeling. And another testimony, I can tell you that my cat was in a tree, and we couldn't find him, and somebody found him for me, and he said, well, that's in a tree. I said, oh boy, there's a dog that wanted to kill him, you know. I was worried about my cat. I couldn't get him down. I was on the phone with the fire department, actually, that day. This kid came out of nowhere. This gives me chills. The guy that was there witnessing it, he passed away. But the thing about it is, it will give you chills. So, the cat was in the tree. I couldn't get up there to get it. I was on the phone with the fire department trying to find somebody to help me. This kid out of nowhere comes up, and he said, what are you doing? I said, I need to get my cat out of the tree. He said, I can do it. I said, really? Yeah, I can do it. I said, are you sure? I don't want you to hurt yourself. He said, yeah, I can do this. So he got up there real quick and he got right back down. And he did it so fast. And I'm going to tell you something. I get Kojo's talking about this. I looked around after he was done to thank him. And you know that guy disappeared. I can tell you what he looks like, but I can't tell you where he's at. Because by the time I turned around to thank him, he was gone in thin air. And I was like, oh my God, I have been touched by an angel. Man, it was a miracle. I was like, oh my God. So guys, God shows you things. You just gotta have faith in him. And yes, my cat lived to be older than that. And yeah, he died. But that's just part of it. You know, what I witnessed. So, don't tell me God don't exist. I'm telling you, if you tell me that, I'll tell you wrong. Because I got so many proof. So much evidence that proves that he's there. He hears you out. He hears you, what you're saying. But you have to give it to him. You can't sit there and say, oh, I give you part of it. You have to totally rely on him. I mean, with me, I have to be, you cannot doubt. My adopted mom taught me, believe and receive. Doubt and do without. If you doubt him, you'll never, bless me, sorry. If you doubt him, you're never going to get nowhere. You're never going to receive your blessing. You have to trust him. See, now I'm getting cold chills. You have to believe in him. You have to trust him. You can't just say, oh, give it to him and say, oh, I'll take it back. You can't do it. You have to fully rely on him. Okay? You have to understand that God's listening to you, but he's testing your faith too. Just because he don't answer you doesn't mean, I understand. That's what I'm saying. Just because he doesn't answer your prayer right away, it just means that he's just testing you. He's putting you through tests and tribulations to see how much you trust him. I've been through a lot too, and I have been tested too for my faith. Believe me, I had my share. I'm not saying I haven't. Everybody has tests that we go through and tribulations. But, you know, the thing about it is, once we stay faithful to him, you know, we're okay. We come out on the other side and we get blessed for it. Another thing is, you know what happened to Job in the Bible? How he lost everything because God allowed it. You know why God allowed that to happen to Job? Is because he knew God, because Job would never turn his back on God. That's why he allowed it. Because he knew Job was going to stay faithful to him. And Job lost everything, but you know what? God came back and blessed him 10 times. So, if God can do that for him, I believe God can make a miracle in my life. I'm not worried about it. I may not be able to have kids. I may not be able to do all that. But you know what? God has something for me. And I'm not worried about it. God's got my back. Like I tell everybody, I may be struggling. I may be going through a lot. But God's got me. I'm not worried about it. You know? My God supplies my needs. Yeah, I get through the month just like everybody else. And it's hard. But you know what? With God, I'm making it. You know? And I'm just pointing facts, okay? I have proof that God's real. Okay? I know I can't show you things, but I can tell you that he's real. He's legit. He's the real deal. And if you don't believe in him, and you don't trust him, you're not going to get nowhere in life. These people who think they know it all with God, they don't. Everybody who says that the world's going to end, now this is what annoys me, and they say the world's going to end at such and such date. False prophets. Don't listen to them. Nobody in the Bible knows when the world's going to end. Don't listen to all that. Because you know what? Only God knows. You know? Only God knows when the world's going to come to an end. So, y'all just keep an eye on God and he'll tell you. All we can do is get ready and be prepared. That's all we have to do. We're not to worry about the end of the world. We are to get prepared for it. And we are to preach the gospel and the good word. I may not understand the Bible. I may not read the Bible. But I did read enough to know. I read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Genesis, Exodus, and Leviticus, and Deuteronomy. Or Deuteronomy, then Leviticus. I read all of those chapters. I'm not saying I'm Bible smart. I'm not saying that at all. I just have enough wisdom to see in my life that God has been there. And I know a lot to be a testimony. But you know what else? Do y'all know there's a story called The Deck of Cards? Y'all look it up on YouTube. It's a deck of cards. It's the story of the deck of cards. A guy preaches the Bible with just a deck of cards. If y'all ever heard of it, let me know. Because I know if y'all want to look that up, do it. I know this. That's awesome. You know, I'm telling you. Jen, I understand that. I was in a real bad train wreck. You know? Hey, Leo. How are you doing, Leo? How you doing? What you doing today? Hey, I know you guys, I drive you crazy with my puzzles, I know. But, you know, we're talking about the Bible, Leo. We're talking about God's grace and mercy. How are you doing today? You doing alright? Hey, I'm going to show you my puzzle I'm working on if I can get to it. I'm using it for something, sorry. I'm trying to get the pieces that I really need right now so I can start working on it. Look, this is a puzzle I'm working on. But, hold up. This one and this one freak you out. And they're two different companies. But they're similar. See, this is Big Ben. And that one's that one. But I like the pieces on this one better. Because they're clear. But the other one's not so clear. I've been doing good today. How are you doing? You know, I got me a magic 8 ball. And everybody wanted me to get one of these. A Rubik's Cube. And no, I do Rubik's Cube, so we shall see how this works. I mean, I don't know, but it's actually gold. I keep it in this thing so I don't get messed up, but it's actually a 5 years anniversary of Rubik's Cube. So, you know, it's one of those things. I like Magic 8 Balls. I just like to play with them. They have them on the weather station all the time. Like, let me see what the Magic 8 Ball says. And I've always wanted one. So I went out and I had a little bit of extra money. So I finally got me a Magic 8 Ball. This is something I wanted. Because 2 8 balls. I ain't going to say the questions I asked it. But I thought 2 of them. And they said both the same thing. I said, it's a sign. I need to get one. I like Magic 8 Balls, really. No, it doesn't predict the future, but it's pretty cool. I mean, you know, it's just something fun to do. Just something to think about. Something to play with. I know it's kind of cool because I want to see if I can prove it wrong. You know, I prove people wrong. That's my whole life. I've always been doing that. My life is all about determination and all that. When I'm determined to do something, I will do so. Like, I was determined to stay up for that 12-hour live stream, and I did it. I'm telling you guys, I get determined, like, I'm going to finish this. I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish it, but I'm going to finish it. And I will tell you, Leo, I will not be live Friday or Saturday. Because I got something I got to do Friday, and Saturday's my boyfriend's day with me. So I will not be live both days. Just so you know. Sunday, if I'm live, it'll be a late afternoon because I gotta go do something with my mom that day because it's our day because I've been putting it off. And I'm gonna my mom's having surgery and I have to be spend time with her. So I'm gonna be going with her on that day. She's having back surgery. Y'all need to pray for her because she's scared to death. So she's allergic to anesthesia and she's not telling the doctors about it. I think I'm going to make a call to her doctor and let her know. She told me that when she does the anesthesia, she stops breathing. I think I'm going to tell the doctor about it. I'm going to call them tomorrow and tell them that she's having problems with that so they can make it in her chart. She's not going to tell nobody, you know, nothing. So she needs to, I want to tell them and make sure she's okay. Because I worry about her. She's 73, almost 74 years old. I worry about her, you know. So, my only parent I have left, so, as I lost my dad when I was 11, so, you know, I have to deal with this. I have to be down there sometimes. So if I'm not as live as much, then don't be alarmed. I'm alright. It's just I gotta deal with her. I gotta go down there every day and check on her, and she hasn't had it yet. We don't know when it's gonna be yet, but I'm just saying, I'm warning you guys, if I'm not live as much, y'all will know I'm dealing with my family. Um, you know. Oh, okay, now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, y'all. This puzzle's driving me crazy, y'all. Yeah, I guess she found my sister. She's probably with her now, so that's good. Alright, so we got a hold of her today. That's good. Alright, we know where she's at. She's with my sister. Now that we got a hold of her. My throat's starting to hurt and I don't know why. Oh, hope I ain't coming down with that again. Oh my god, it's a nightmare. I'm not supposed to get strep throat because I had my tonsils removed. I don't know. My throat's killing me though. It's probably because I haven't drank that much today. You know, I've been watching Saved by the Bell. Y'all, it just brings back a lot of memories watching that. And I was telling all the kids, I was like, y'all don't understand our generation watching that stuff live and how funny it was. Because all the kids are like, you know, every time they wanted to get out of a lecture, they would say, Saved by the Bell. Yeah, oh, we're Saved by the Bell. And they're like, you're not Zach Morris. Shut up. Get back to class. If you don't sit back down, I'm not going to dismiss you. Dude, they say, oh, we're Saved by the Bell. We don't have to listen to it. And then the teacher's like, no, sit back down or you're going to get detention. I did not dismiss you. Hang on. I got to find my mom. Hang on. It's not my mom. It's like, I found it. Oh, she's up there. Stop. Oh, that's possible. You stop your barking. I don't want to hear it today. It's the neighbors. Stop. Yeah, now she has company going in and out. I wonder what the heck. Ha. Pieces are like really crazy. Just trying to get the ones I need right now. Alright, Little Murray. Stop your barking. She's barking at somebody. Hey, Nix, how are you doing? She ain't gonna bark at nothing. She's barking because people are knocking on the door. You know, it just annoys her. Whenever the police department comes looking for someone else, they harass me, you know. And I sit here and I'm like, she's barking at them. And I told her to be quiet, and the cop's like, who are you? And I said, my dog, trying to get her to be quiet. And then they said, well, we can search your house. I said, no, you can't. You have somebody living with you. No, I don't. No, I don't. I live by myself, thank you very much. That's why I don't tell people my location, because I live by myself. And my boyfriend doesn't want people to know that because my safety on the line. Yeah, she's very protective of me, I can guarantee you that. There's been a lot of things happen here, but it's okay. I deal with it. My boyfriend, if he wasn't here that one day, somebody would have broken my apartment because he was trying to force his way in. My boyfriend pushed him, you know, tried to get him out. He, little bitty scrawny dude, my boyfriend kept pushing him, you know. I don't know who these people are, but, it stopped now, thank God, but, you know, I'm always careful, you know, because being the way I am, you know, I don't need people bothering me that much, you know. It's like when I did that 12-hour live stream, there was people acting like yahoos out there, you know, at night, and I kept saying, dang, you know. They were out at 3 o'clock in the morning, and they never do that, you know. It's like, what in the world is going on here? I don't know. It's my neighbors, you know, going back and forth. It's like, what in the world is this? You know, and I couldn't get nothing done to save me, you know, and it's crazy. I just don't like it. But my dog is very protective of me. She's lets me know when somebody comes up here I don't know. I'm going to put a sign on my door that says, do not knock unless if you call me, let me know you're here coming, because if you don't and you knock on my door, you're not getting in. I will not answer you. Because of that very reason. My safety's on the line, you know. I lived here for a year, or almost 2 years now. And it's okay, it's pretty quiet, but when you got a bunch of idiots here that you don't know, like people come visiting other people, you know, it does get annoying because you don't know who's who, you don't know where they're going, and you don't know them, and they look at you and they try to hide. Like I had this one guy come over here, he was hiding behind the wall, and he had his hands behind his back. And I told him, I said, the next time you come over here, I'm calling the police because I don't take no risks. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you better be sorry because you're lucky I didn't come out with my taser. I don't play. Tell you that right now. I'm a very protective person. My boyfriend's very protective, but my boyfriend's not here. So it's really hard to manage things, but I take care of myself. I told my boyfriend, I said, if anybody hurts me, I protect myself because I'm not going to be nobody's punching bag anymore. I'm going to start taking it for myself. I even asked a cop one time, I said, if I defend myself in my own home, you know, protect myself, can I get in trouble? He said no. So, guess what? Protect myself. It's either fight or flight. And have y'all ever heard that thing before, fight or flight? It's like either you fight for yourself or you die. But I'd rather die trying. I ain't letting nobody hurt me. No. I'm scared of people now. You know, I've been in abusive relationships. I've been in an abusive childhood. And I'm not doing it no more. My body hurts because of all the things I went through. You know. So, you know, that's just the way it is. No more of that. I don't know. Oh, my nose. Yeah, Mother Nature's like pulling pranks on us. Like it was hot yesterday, and it's cold today. And it's supposed to be hot again tomorrow. I hope your mom is okay. I'll be back on I'll be on later because I want to finish this puzzle. If you want to come back on, Jen. I hope everything's okay. Keep me posted. And if you want to come back on later, I'll be on later because I'm going to continue doing this. I'll call you later, Jen. Make sure you're alright. See you later. I hope everything's okay with you. Give you a thumbs up, girl. La 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 hallelujah. Have y'all ever seen the Smurfs before? If y'all from the 80s, y'all would know the Smurfs. So, the Smurfs are the little blue guys. I grew up on that stuff, and it was funny. Because now they're singing the song, Love Cartoons Got Saved. Then they say, oh, those little blue guys go, hallelujah. Somebody's dragging something. Is that a car dragging? Somebody dragging a jack. Yeah, that's all it is. Thought it was somebody's car dragging. You know, I get really scared when I hear noises like that, because you never know. Somebody's car's having trouble, or somebody, you know, you never know. Oh, it's always safe to be checked. Never heard that noise before. Somebody dragging a jack. You know, on them car jacks. That's what it was. Oh, my sinuses are killing me. God, I hope I'm not coming down with something again. Oh my God. I hate this. I really hate it every time, man. It's just my sinuses. Yeah, I'm just... I don't know. Hot and cold weather makes you sick. Does it make any of y'all sick? Like when the weather goes hot, when the weather goes cold? Makes you wonder why we have to deal with it, don't it? Like 1 minute's hot, 1 minute's cold. It's like one day, and it's February. We did not have much of winter. Everybody's griping because we only had one snowstorm, you know? It's driving me nuts because I hate having weather go up and down, you know? Stay one season for a while, whether it's going to be hot or cold. You know, quit changing it all the time. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, you know, things like this happen when you go up and down with the weather. Because you don't know whether to turn your heater on or your air conditioner on, you know? It's one of them things. You know, it's driving me crazy, I swear. Ugh. Hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. Can we not have a good day, hot, cold weather? I promise you it's annoying. And I say Mother Nature's on menopause because she's making us suffer. During the summertime, it'd be a lot worse, I guarantee you. 100-degree weather. But I'm not saying I'm wishing for warmer weather, because the last time I wished for winter, we got 8.5 inches of snow. So I'm not going to gripe about it anymore. I keep my thoughts to myself with Mother Nature. I'm just saying. Putting in a suggestion. If I ask for warmer weather, it'll be like 100 degrees. If I ask for colder weather, it would be snow on the ground. So you can't win for losing with her. So she takes it to the extreme. So I'm not going to say nothing anymore. I'll just let Mother Nature tend to that. You know, I learned my lesson this last time when it had 8 inches of snow. I told Mom, I said, I wish Mother Nature would let it be cold. Let us have winter. And you know, 8 inches of snow happened. So I ain't saying nothing about it no more. That's up to her. But man, she sure the heck knows how to make us suffer. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying she has to be hot or cold anymore. That's not my place anymore. Because when I say something, she takes it. She gets mad and takes everything to the extreme. So I'm like, no more arguing with Mother Nature. No. It's like, you want it cold weather? Here's 8.5 inches of snow for you. You want it hot? Here's your 100-degree weather. Yeah. I'm not arguing with her anymore, guys. It's a lost cause. You ain't gonna get nowhere. I think I'm just kind of chilly because I've been outside in the cold, and I don't think I'm sick. I think it's just, the weather changing all the time is what's doing it. Not because I'm sick. Believe me, I hope not. Oh man, get up here. You ain't going in there, are you? Hallelujah. I have to keep an eye on my. If I get sick, I have to keep an eye on it because I have near-death experiences, with being sick all the time. So I have to keep an eye on my temperature. Oh, I forgot to get a new thermometer today. I'll get one later. Alright, so we got these done. I got this completed. Let's see if I found other pieces for this. So if y'all wondering what I'm doing here, I don't go piece sorting, which I may have to with this one. But, trying to get, like I do on all my puzzles, get the pieces I need as I see fit. Because I hate having piece sorting because it takes too long and forever to do. And that's true. I don't like doing it. I never did like piece sorting. I would just dig into the puzzle and be done with it, What did they say? What are they talking about? I don't have that on this phone, but I'll watch it later. Everybody's laughing and carry on. I'm like, why are you laughing and carry on for? Wish I can laugh and carry on. Shit, I could. I could laugh and carry on, I could, but there's a lot to laugh about. Oh, hocus pocus. That movie. How many of y'all seen the Hocus Pocus 2? Was it really good? Because I don't know. I haven't seen it. I was just wondering if anybody's seen it. The Hocus Pocus stuff. Because I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I know I heard about Hocus Pocus 1. I've seen that when I was a kid. But didn't they go after the kids, I don't know. They did go after the kids, didn't they, on Hocus Pocus? Kind of like Hansel and Gretel. Oh, I gotta get in here. Alexa, any alert? Alexa, any weather alerts? Mm-hmm. Dang it. Mm-hmm. 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 No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm sure. I'm just making sure I'm alright. My throat hurts and I don't know why. That's all I'm saying. Hang on, guys. I'll mute you for a minute. I'm back, guys. How to make a phone call, sorry. I got a little bit of a sore throat. I don't know where it's coming from. It's weather, I swear. I'm facing a. Well, I don't want to. Yeah, I might have to take some cough drops. I hate cough drops, but I'm gonna go get one for my throat. In a minute. Yelling at my dogs, what did it? I bet you. Yeah, I told my sister to give me some coffee and stuff. Hopefully she will. If she's watching me, she needs to get me some coffee. And some sugar and creamer. She better. I'll go there and look at bed. See my sister. I think I know why I got a sore throat. Because I didn't rinse that powder, that medicine on my throat. My inhaler, probably my throat's hurting. Supposed to rinse it out. And I didn't. And it's making my throat act weird. It does good. Man, the hell is my COPD. What am I supposed to freaking do? It's like I have to take medicine to freaking save my life. To freaking breathe all the time. And before any of you ask me, I have COPD, don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do all that. But I've been around secondhand smoke most of my life. So that's what made me have it. So, yeah. That's what happened to me. Not by my choice. Some of them weren't. But I can't let people smoke in my apartment anymore because I have breathing problems now. My doctor put an end to that. Alright. And got me some cough drops. Oh, my boyfriend gave one to me. Ooh, it's nasty. Oh, God. But hopefully it'll ease that throat up a little bit. Okay, it is. Okay. Yeah, it's nasty, but it helps, so. Probably because I took my medicine without rinsing out my mouth. That's probably why I'm getting a sore throat. It happens all the time. I need to start rinsing it out. Yep. I'm on a lot of breathing meds. I'm on inhalers. I'm on a steroid inhaler. I'm on an inhaler and a nebulizer for my breathing. Because I have COPD and I have to take them as needed for breathing. Okay. There's no cure for asthma or COPD, but it's very, very manageable. You just gotta take your medicine, you know, that kind of deal. So I manage it with my nebulizer and my treatments. I take a breathing treatment once every 2 or 3 days, as needed, as I said. You know, and that's how I deal with it, right? Okay. That's how we do with it. Best we can. I hope that truck leaves by the time my mom gets home. I don't know who that is. Yep, I know how to drive really, really good. I have a license. I don't. Oh, I know how to drive. You drive me crazy. Yep, I know how to drive really well. I just can't stand road rage. You know what I do to people on purpose when they get mad at me when they have road rage? They get impatient when I'm trying to turn at it right. I just sit there and wait until like just about turns and then I turn. Then they have to wait for the red light to turn green again. Yeah, it shuts them up. By the time they get ready to turn, the light turns red. That's how I do with road rage. And then by the time they turn looking for me, I'm already long gone. Hot. I've seen this woman on Facebook. She's the same one that's harassing me, telling me to learn how to drive, and everybody's trying to tell her to learn how to drive now. So, you know, she's stupid. You drive the right way. You go by the law, and she gets behind you. Learn to drive, you know, call me names. I'm like, really? I just sat here. You can't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing to me. Next time she tells me that, I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to sit here until you be quiet. Tell me to learn how to drive again. I just sit here. Don't ever tell me how to learn to drive. I know how to drive, honey. I had my license for 5 years. I drive better than most idiots on the road. Now, I was just trying to turn into a road because we had to go the long way because they had construction going on. And they're like, learn to drive. I'm like, why don't you learn how to drive? I'm going by the dang law, and people get so they cuss you and they scream at you, even for doing what you're supposed to do. You know, and road rage. I'm not saying I'm a perfect person. I'm just saying that I have my license, and all 3 wrecks were not my fault because they were stupid. I had one that was on, I had all 3 of them on a daggum cell phone, and one of them was in such a hurry, they didn't even pay attention after I honked and told them that they better, you know, honked. I was already turned out ready to go. They backed into me. Another one rear-ended me. And another one wasn't even paying attention to the road, and he hit me. So, none of them were my fault. You know, I know how to drive really good. I get tired of people saying that I don't. My ex-boyfriend never had a license. And he says, you need to learn how to drive. And his friend's like, oh, he can drive better than you. I said, really? He gets road rage and he gets mad and he's reckless. I said, no, he's not. I have a license. I go by the law. I don't care. He died since then. I said, look, you're going to let some people that don't have a license say they drive better than me when they have road rage? I don't think so. I know how to handle it. He didn't. He got mad and tried to tore my car up, man. I don't like people who don't have licenses trying to tell me how to drive a car that I've been driving since 2019. I learned how to drive a car in a big old Tahoe. Don't tell me I don't know how to drive. Shoot, I drove in the piss pouring down rain once. I drove home 2 hours away from my house up there in Missouri and it pee pouring down rain. You couldn't see nothing in front of you. I was right behind the semi and I did that right after I got my license, and my ex told me, do you want me to drive? I said, no, I did not get my license for nothing. And I did it. Don't ever, ever test me and learn that I don't know how to drive. I'm tired of people putting me down just because they think they know it all. Ain't nobody know everything. But I don't have to listen to people that don't have a license either. I will listen to somebody who has a driver's license. But not somebody who don't. Because they just want to get mad and have road rage. Like my ex. He got mad at this one car when he stole my car and drove it. And he tried to run into it when I was in the car with him. I said, no, I want to drive. He refused to let me have my car. And that made me so mad, man. That was my car. And I was never allowed to drive it with him. And when I told him not to drive it, he'd take my keys when I was in bed and steal my car, even if I told him not to. I would hide my keys away from him, and he would get mad and threaten me with it. I'm like, man, not your car. I mean, come on now. He had a scooter that I never touched. And he got mad because it got stolen. I don't know what happened to it. But he got mad at me and took it out on me. But I never disrespected him like he did me. And that really hurts me. But I'm not with him no more because of that. I have a great man in my life. And he's good to me. Never one time has he ever tried to take my car. My current boyfriend, he respects me. So, you know, he's a good guy. The only time he will drive my car is if it's a dire emergency. That's the only time he will touch my car. But other times, he will not. And I'm thankful I have him. Because he's showing me what a real man is. Versus these people who are very abusive. But anyway. That's why I love my boyfriend so much. Because he's good to me. This one is, not my ex, but the one I'm with now. It's really good to me. So, if y'all are in a domestic abusive relationship, I'm telling you right now, don't stay there. You don't need that. I'm out of mine. And I'm happy, so. Ugh, lobster. Sorry guys, I was just saying. Lobster, you know, I've already been to Red Lobster. That's pretty good, you know, but it's expensive. I do know that. Oh, my mouth hurts. Now it makes me scared to drink a soda after this. Because of the fact that my dang throat was hurting, I had to take a dang cough drop. I don't like the taste of everything, but let's help soothe my throat. Ugh. Where's a lobster when you need them on this thing? Now this puzzle is like really glossy. I like it because the details on it are really pretty, but the other one is just like this is a different brand, but it's not so high quality. Well, it's smaller too. We noticed that one. I have noticed the difference between this one and the other puzzle, and it's freaky because two different brands, similar pictures, but different puzzles altogether. I don't understand it. I wonder if the same artist did this one. Let's leave out Lewis. Let's see if he did this one. I don't know. Let me see. Is this one by Levi Lewis? No, it's by Lewis T. Johnson. This one is, and that one's by Lewis Johnson. So it is the same one. It's the same artist, y'all. That's at first. So this one's by Lewis Johnson, and this one's by Lewis Johnson. Beach Time Flea Market, and this one's called. Hang on. So this is weird. I mean, two different companies, two different brands. Lewis Johnson, but they're both similar. This one's beach road pickers, and this is Beach Town Flea Market. You see the resemblance? But this puzzle right here has smaller pieces, and the quality's not so good on it. And it's a different brand. I don't know. Just saying, pointing it out. It's by the same artist and same company. But, you know, I don't know. We shall see, huh? I mean, I like this one because it's like HD. I mean, it's pretty nice. I like the detail of it. But, you know, the other one's not so detailed like this. You know, I don't understand why one artist, I mean, it's kind of like Charles Wasaki puzzles. He has different companies he goes through too. So that one's smaller pieces than this. Well, 1,000 pieces. This 750. You know, I wonder. You know, it's only 2 o'clock. I thought it was 3 o'clock. Okay. You know, don't know. East Coast. Just so y'all know, I live in Florida. That's why I said I'm Bikini Bottom, because I live in Florida. And I love the beach here. The ocean. I just don't take videos of it because I don't want people knowing where I live. Oh, everybody comes here, you know, wanting to go on vacation, and yeah, it's annoying. Especially during spring break, it's always crowded. Alright. Nope, I don't really go where I really am from. It doesn't make no difference, does it? No. Oh, this is red. It don't go in there. Okay, so this one's going to drive me haywire. This one is going. But there's no black pieces on here. So I guess that's good. I mean, because last night I had that one I was working on. It had a lot of dark pieces, and I did not like that one. It didn't have too many. I don't remember what I did. Well, oh, yeah, that one. The chain. That one was really challenging to do in the dark because the blackness of it. Everybody didn't like black pieces, and I can see why. The sky was hard on that too. Hey, Perry. This should be easy. You know, for real. How are you doing, Perry? Oh. What are you doing today? I still haven't seen Diva on here. I don't know where she is. What's wrong, Perry? Did you pass the test in school today or no? You need to quit being negative. I told, what's his name about you? He was on here last night, Dr. Thunder, Dr. Thunder. He should be on pretty soon. So just stick around. He should be on here. I told him that you needed help in school, and he said he'd help you. He's in 5th grade, though. But you know what? Y'all can help each other, you know? Y'all about the same age. Oh, my nose itches. Oh, Lord. This puzzle's gonna be the death of me today, y'all. Not. I know, math. You know what? It gets worse. Then you have to learn calculus. Yep, you have to do it. You're just beginning, sorry. I'm sorry, Perry. It's the way it is, bro. Hey, Jean. Did it go under the table? I don't know. No, it didn't. No, it's alright. No, it didn't, Jean. No, it didn't. That's good. Awesome. No, Jean, I'm not wearing sleeves. That's awesome. Good job. See, it's not so bad when you're not negative. See, think about positive things today. Do you want to see what puzzle I'm working on today? Now, I'm not guaranteeing you all the pieces are here because, you know, it was given to me. But you want to see what puzzle I'm working on today? See? Perry, I told you you can do it. No. It's nothing to do with rockets. No. I wish. I don't have any like that. I'll show you in just a second, okay? Let me get this together because I want to roll real quick. Give me a second. I need to put this on here. I know it goes on here somewhere. Look, so I want to show you guys something. I want you to tell me a little secret. If I'm seeing things. This one's not the one I'm working on. I'm not working on it. It's by the same artist. I'm not doing it right now. I'm not working on this one. I'm just showing you the similarities. See, that's what I'm working on. See the similarities? They're by the same artist. But here's the kicker. This has smaller pieces than that. So I don't understand. They're by the same artist, Lewis Johnson. So they're both the same puzzle, basically. But they look different, and they're both different brands. One's Sherlock's, then the other one is Masterpieces. So that's what I'm working on. Perry, you keep up your good work. Please remember, you can do anything you put your mind to. All right, remember that. As you have proof that you did that with that. You know, school is hard for anybody. Ooh, today and nowadays. Okay. I understand. School is really hard. But when I was a kid, I had to do everything on pen and paper. Come on. You go right there. Yes, you do. I'm getting a lot done. I don't know what that piece is. Not yet. But there is some yellows, and there's some yellows here, so I'm assuming they all go together eventually. I'm not the one to look at pieces at the picture either. Even though if I can see it, I still don't want to look at it. Because to me, looking at the picture is cheating. I mean, everybody else is different. They do things differently, but me, I don't look at pictures. Okay, there's that lollipop, I see. Lollipop, lollipop. Hey, Dean. What are you talking about? Good job, Perry. That's awesome, Perry. You need to study more and try, I know. School's hard, I understand, but you be negative, you can't. If you be negative, you won't be able to get nowhere. What are you talking about, Dean? You know, guys, we don't talk like that. We don't talk like that on my channel. It's a kid-friendly channel. Don't do that on my channel, please. Disrespectful to y'all. Don't know who that guy was. I blocked him. I took care of it. I took care of it. I got him out. Don't worry. He's out. I don't know, but I blocked him. He's out of there. Guys, we keep this channel kid friendly, please. Ooh. Hey Perry, I got new puzzles today. Yep, I did. One of them I want to do that's really looks challenging, but I gotta get my table cleared off. But I'm working on the other one. And then after that one we'll do it. But I might go ahead and start on it because that one looks hard anyway. Okay. I don't know what that is, but I was walking. We're here as a kid-friendly channel, not talk graphic like that. Oh, why was it out early today? Why was it out early today? Of course, you're from a different state. I don't know. My kids don't get out of school till 3 o'clock. You know, Perry, don't go up there and say to the teacher when the lecture's out, when the teacher says, you know, when they say they dismiss you, right? Go up there and say, when the bell rings, oops, we're saved by the bell, and see what they say. When they do a lecture, oops, we're saved by the bell. That's what we used to do. Yep. Yeah, believe me, that Saved by the Bell song, the show was so funny. Everybody acted like Zach Morris on that show. Believe me, kids were so funny back then. They wanted to be Zach Morris. They wanted to. They're like acting like them, man. All these kids. When I was in school, wanted to be Zach Morris. Because he had his way with girls, you know, on the show. It was funny. If you have never seen Saved by the Bell, I would recommend you watch it. It's hilarious. I mean, the nostalgia of that show. Oh my gosh. I remember going to school and everybody saying all the guys were always wanting all the girls And teachers would get mad because they couldn't get the kids to mind. Well, Zach didn't have to do it. We don't have to do it. Yeah. I miss those days going to school, man. I really do. I miss it. Just brings back memories, you know, from my childhood. It's funny, you know. The 80s and 90s rocked. Matter of fact, we was talking about that yesterday, how our generation rocked. And how y'all kids will never understand that. I'm just saying, you kids will never understand what it was like back then. Just saying. Y'all think we were boring? I think being on a game system 24/7 and not having a life is boring. But we actually went outside and played all the time. You know, we actually rode bikes everywhere. I mean, back then, yeah, it was safer back then. I get it. But, you know, it was fun, too. We had more field trips, you know. I lived in two centuries. 2000s and the 90s. I lived in the 1900s and the 2000s. So I lived in 2 centuries. Not everybody can say that, can they? If you want to look at it that way. What is that? I'm trying to find all these pieces and I keep finding more that I need, so I'm trying to get them all out while I'm here so that I don't have to worry about them later, you know, because there's so many pieces that you don't even know what's what anymore. And if you don't have all your pieces at hand, you're not going to be able to do it. Alright. So I get prepared. And I got all these pieces to go through. And believe me, it won't take me very long. I'm just saying. I don't want to have to look up all my pieces and not be able to know where they are, you know. So I take all my pieces in advance. Where's the lobster pieces I just had? Here's one of them. There's another one. Ooh, lobster, lobster, lobster. No, I don't eat lobster, so that does not make me hungry. I don't want. Hey, Clint. How are you doing? Getting your meds. Good. That's good, dude. I got mine today, too. I'm just still working on this puzzle. And believe me, it's going to be a hard one. Yo, I found out that one and this one's by the same artist. And different quality. So I might try to do that one. I might put the other one up and try to do it. Just to see the comparison, you know. But I want to do the one that I got today too. Yep. I don't know. I just have to wait and see. I don't know. The one that I got today, there's like a list on it. You gotta find riddles. And Perry's really good at riddles. Hey Perry, I got a puzzle for you that I want to do just for you because you're good at riddles. I got a puzzle that has riddles on it just for you. I'm kidding. No, I want to do a challenge and this one might be a good challenge. It has riddles on it and you're good at riddles. I just thought of that, yo. If I need help with riddles, Perry's the one that would do that. Perry, you might be able to do it. I'm just saying, he's really good at riddles. I just thought of it, guys. He just told me riddles that one night when I stayed up all night doing lives from. He was telling me different riddles. So, you know. Oh. Oh, you had a blizzard. Oh. I hope you stay safe. But you know what, though, guys? This puzzle, Perry, is a riddle puzzle. It's a puzzle you put together, but you have to find different things on it. I think I can do it live, and you can do the riddles. I'm just kidding. I'll do the riddles, too, but, I think that'll be good. I mean, it does look challenging. But, yeah, Perry would be good at that one, I think. I might do that one on my next live stream for Perry to help me with, because I want Perry to be able to see what I'm talking about. I know you're good at... Yeah, that's cool. Listen, I know that you're really good at riddles. You've been telling me a lot of them. I'll show you, Perry. Give me a second, guys. Let me get this for him. I'll show him what I'm talking about. Because I want you to see this, Perry. Alright? I want you to see this and see what you think. Let me put this one up so I can get that one out. What about you, okay? Get this one put up and I'll get this one out. Just to show you what I mean by you have to be good at riddles. Perry, you're good at riddles. That's why I said it's a riddle one. And no, we're not going to look at the answers, but I'm just saying that's what I'm telling you. It's a riddle puzzle. Did you see it? And I just thought about you when I saw it too. I'm like, I want it because it's a challenge, not because it's a riddle. But you're good at that stuff. I do the hard work though by putting it together. This thing. Do you agree with me, Perry, on that one? Do you think you can do the riddles? I know you're good at them. I just figure out things. Okay, I got you. See there? You see why. I think about other people too. You see, guys, it's not just about me on this channel. I think about other people too. And Littlebell. I think about other people too. I love all my peoples. And I always think about my fans. Y'all think I'm joking with you, but I'm not. I really care a lot about my fans, and I pray for y'all every day. And I'm there to help you guys. If you need encouragement, like Perry always needs encouragement with his schoolwork, I always try to help you guys. I may not be able to offer money or anything, but I can give you advice. I can help you guys. That's why you're here. Because y'all guys like me, don't you? You guys, I try to be there to help other people. I mean, I don't have money to help. I really don't. I can barely afford anything myself. But I think about other people a lot more than what, other people on YouTube think. I mean, all my fans are very important to me as well. Y'all guys are human too. And, I love y'all guys. Thank you, Clint. I love y'all too. Thank you. I love y'all too. I pray for you guys every day. And Perry, there will not be no live Friday or Saturday. I'm letting you know ahead of time. I gotta go to a dance Friday. And Saturday, I'll be with my boyfriend. And Sunday, I'll be with my mom. So there will not be no live until next Monday. I do need some time off. So after tomorrow, there will be no live for a while. But y'all be back on, and I'll have more puzzles to do. In the meantime, I'll find another puzzle to do. Because I'm going to go to different stores and go look on Sunday. So we never know what we might find for this challenge that we're in. Don't know. And this challenge, it'll be tomorrow, but after that, it'll be next week. But I'm going to go look for more puzzles to do that I've never done before. Because this one I've never done before. I'm trying different brands, trying different things, you know, because that's what we do on Puzzle Channel. So I'm trying to find different ways to do puzzles, you know. There's more puzzles I have been working on, and there's a lot of things that I've been wanting to incorporate in my channel, but I'm trying to build up to where I can do a challenge because I want to know how good I really am. I know you have school Monday, but you know, I have to do things this weekend. I have this weekend planned for like a whole 2 weeks. I'm going to a dance. And then I'm going to go with my mom Sunday. I might do one Sunday afternoon. I have to let y'all know tomorrow. But I'll see what I can do about doing one Sunday when I get back. If it's not too late, I will. But I'll let you know. Watch my community tab. I know, Perry. Everybody's got to go to school, though. You know. I know. So I try to do it around people that can watch me, you know. Especially y'all kids. You know. Y'all kids, I know. I love y'all kids, too. And, you know, I love kids. I'm all about them, you know. Ooh, there goes my wrist. Y'all hear my wrist popping? Ooh, that was bad. Snap. Y'all don't eat too many Rice Krispies. If you do, your body will go snap, crackle, pop when you get older. That's the side effects of eating Rice Krispies. Your whole body will go snap, crackle, pop. It only gets worse when you get older, though. I tell you one thing, getting old sucks. Granted, we do have a lot more experiences, but it does suck getting old. No, I'm not even that old yet. But I feel every bit of it. Well, it's because I've been through a lot, you know. Where are you? Pieces. Now, that looks like it goes there, but it really don't. Drives me crazy. Y'all think I have it easy doing this? No. I'm trying to get better at doing these so that I can do 1,000 pieces, you know. Because I want to see how far I can test myself. Push myself, you know, push myself to no end. And guys, y'all cannot fry your brain doing this. Actually, the more puzzles you do, the better it is. I'm telling you, the more puzzles you have and the more things that you do, the better your brain is. It helps with your memory. Yeah, I did a bunch of research on it. Y'all ought to look up the videos I posted on the research. I did all that research for y'all. And it is very educating and alarming. So people who say that puzzles are a waste of time better do the research. I used to get told by my ex-mother-in-law that it was a waste of time doing puzzles. But hold up, wait a minute, why am I so smart? You know, not trying to be mean, but it helps you with things that you would never understand. I ought to do a study about that. Does puzzles really help you? You know, do they really help you keep from getting dementia? They ought to do a study on it. That would be a good thing because, you know, if they did, and it's scientifically proven, that does lower the risk of Alzheimer's and dementia, then maybe more people would do it. And people would quit judging people who do puzzles, you know? Such as my ex mother in law. She gone now, but still, it's annoying. I don't do puzzles to impress people. I don't do puzzles just to brag about it. I do puzzles because it's me. You know, this is what I do. If I can get a job doing puzzles, making puzzles, I'll be happy. Because I can't be on my feet, you know. I really can't. But I can sit here and tell you ideas. I have plenty of those. You know. So, I can't be on my feet all the time anymore like I used to. I ain't no spring chicken no more. Don't mean my brain don't work all the time. Come on. Where does this go? Alright. So we are getting a lot of progress done. See, I got different areas going because, number one, I like having different areas. Because that way when the pieces come together, I don't have to sit there and put them together later. I can just snap them on there. If y'all see me do puzzles, y'all will see that I do different various areas. You know, different areas, different sections. Hang on. Give me a minute. Somebody's knocking outside. Give me a minute. Stop. Come on, let's see who it is. Oh, make sure ain't nobody out there. Oh, I don't know who that is. I think that's the same two ladies that were looking for that guy. That one dude. That's the ones that sit there and fight people. Don't care. None of my business. Stay over there. You fool. Why don't you do a U-turn right there? I think I see it all now. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Well, if they want to fight Megan, then go ahead. Come on. You want to fight with me? I don't know who the heck those people are. Who's the same two people that threatened my mom for no reason. They come over here begging on people's doors, looking for this one guy. He never comes over here. And then when you tell them that he's nowhere there, they want to fight you. And I don't understand why they do that. I mean, people think they can fight people just because you don't know who these people are, and they want to fight you because you tell them the truth. Like, I don't know who this guy is. Yeah, I talk to him, I see him outside, but it's stupid because he goes everywhere, you know, and these people are looking for him, and they, like, threaten people like, we're gonna come in and beat your butt because you're lying, and yet there's nobody here by that name, and they want to start stuff with you. I think that's just stupid, if you ask me. Oh, they come over here and I got a thing or two for them. I'll tell them. Leave me alone or the police will be called. I'm tired of it. I don't want to be threatened for no reason. I don't know these people. I really don't. Especially them that's threatening people because, you know, I don't know who that guy is, but, you know, they get mad and they want to threaten people, and that's not cool. He hangs out over there a lot, you know. I don't know who he is. I just know I say hi and bye to him, that's it. But as far as me having him around, no, I have a boyfriend. You know, and I think it's stupid that people threaten other people. It's because these people think, oh yeah, no, they threatened my mom, and I'm like, if I found out who they are now, and if they say anything again, I'm gonna tell them, leave my mom alone or go to jail. One or two. One or two. You can either respect my mom and believe that he's not dead, because I don't know who he is, or two, you can go to jail. Take your pick. For terroristic threatening. You don't do that. To elderly people especially. My mom is 73 years old. They better be lucky I wasn't there that day. Because I would have answered the phone. I would have told my mom, I said, you know, let me handle the situation, you know. It would have not been pretty. Put your hands on my mama and I'll have you arrested, man. I don't care who you're looking for. My mom says she don't know this guy. Leave her alone. She's elderly. Respect your elders. I don't give a care. Matter of fact, I'm going to be going down there when she gets home, and if they come to her door and they start again, let them hurt me. I don't care. But they ain't going to touch her. Grant you that. That's fighting. I don't care what my mom did to me in my past. I don't care. Put your hands on her and you see what happens. These neighbors are lucky I wasn't there that day. I'm sorry, guys. It's just these neighbors here. They get on my nerves. They have people going in and out. They always threaten us. I'm tired of it, you know. But I'm going to tell Mom, let me handle the situation. You go in your room and let me deal with it. They hit me, that's okay. I don't care about me. You hit my mama and you're going to be asking for it. I'm tired of people acting like we're liars because we don't know anybody, but they want to know. You know, they don't want to believe because we don't know these people. And, you know, we don't know where the guy goes. But don't come with us like that, you know? Don't come at us saying that we do something wrong when we don't even know who this person is. I mean, come on. We don't know where he's at or who he hangs out with. It doesn't really matter. It just matters that people need to respect their elders. My mom is 73 years old. Leave it alone, man. She's not there, likely. That when she gets back, I will be going down there. And I will deal with it. Let them come knocking on the door and I'm there. I tell her, go in the room. Let me handle this. If they hit me, I guarantee that's okay. Because I can fight back. But you hit my mother who's having surgery, I guarantee you. War. Because I'm disabled. And if you hit a disabled person, you automatically go to jail. So these neighbors better think twice. Just saying. I'm tired of it. My mom said, oh, I don't know these people. And she really don't know about any people here. She don't get out much. She don't talk to anybody. But she told me that they threatened her. Well, guess what this little girl is going to do? They just got the mama bear out of me. That's the last time they're going to threaten my mom. The last time. And if they call the police on me, I said, well, you came to my mom's store threatening her. So I'm just taking care of my mom. You don't ever threaten my mama in front of me. Ever. I don't care what my mom has done to me. I don't care. Nobody goes and hurts her. She's 73 years old. She's having back surgery. I don't think anybody wants to make me bad and see my bad side. They better leave her alone. That's all I got to say. They go to her door when she gets home today. Guess what? I will be there. Because I want to stay down there until night. After this. After she gets back, I'm going to be down there. And I'm going to listen. Or I'm going to be up here listening. And if I see them, I say, hey, you two. If you want to fight over this guy, I don't know who this guy is, my mom, and if they knock on my mom's door, I say, hey, don't knock on my mom's door again. You do, and you'll go to jail. Because I don't like the fact that you're harassing my mom. And if they don't like it, well, too bad. Leave her alone. They call a landlord, I'll be like, they're harassing her. They need to quit threatening people just because they think we know everybody. We don't know everybody here. Shoot, there's so many people going in and out. We don't know everybody. You know? So, you know, that's wrong to threaten people. Especially elderly. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, I'm coming along on this puzzle really well. But I'm telling you, they knock on my mom's door again, sticks on bricks, man. I'm telling you. I'll be down there in a heartbeat listening to that conversation. And I'll be like, excuse me. But I think you're barking up the wrong tree, you know. Either you leave my mom alone, or you're going to deal with me. Period. She says she don't know him, leave her alone. Because I know my mom doesn't actually know anybody. She don't talk to anybody here. You know, she really don't care to talk to anybody. You know, all she talks to is my family. And me. And all I gotta do is listen in. Because I will. And if I hear them saying something, boy, I'll be flying down them stairs in a heartbeat. So I live for 5 seconds. I'm like, get away from her. No. Because my instincts. And when I'm mad, you don't want to mess with me. Because I'm not a redhead. But when I'm pissed off, boy, I'm fire, man. You better run. And I have a sister that is redhead. She don't play either. And all I gotta do is call her. Until her mom's getting hurt. And she'll be here in about 2 minutes too. So, you know. Yeah. She's got enough protection on her. That everybody watches her. Especially me. Just saying. So I'm warning them people. They better leave my mother alone. Or I'm going to go down there and do it myself. It takes me 2 seconds to get down there. If I have to go down there and deal with them, they're not going to like it. Period. It's wrong whenever people threaten other people. Especially when they're elderly. Y'all remember, respect your elders. My mom may have done me wrong all my life. I know. But I'm a forgiving person. I know. How can you forgive someone for doing you so wrong? Well, at the end of the day, I only got one parent. That's it. So I try to take care of my mom even though she did me wrong. I try to be there. That's what God wants us to do, so I do what He said. Commands us to do. Hang on, I gotta make a phone call, make sure my mom's alright. You know? Telling you, anybody hurt my mom and her being elderly, they'll be held to pay. Excuse me, but I have to deal with this call. Give me a minute, guys. I tell you guys, I don't know. Why do people gotta be so cruel? Why? I don't know. Be right back. While they're doing this, and I will put an end to it. I'm not playing games with them. And if they don't quit, I'll record them and send it to the landlord, and the landlord will deal with it. We're not playing games when it comes to my mother. My mom might have done me wrong all my life, but nobody does anything to my mom. And I will record it. I'll make sure of that. And I will have the landlord have them removed. I'm good friends with the landlord. Don't push my buttons. Because me and my mom stay out of trouble. We don't have people going in and out all the time like some people do. Open immediately. Not for me. Not for me. No mail. Well, you know, that's a good thing I have this, because I don't have to go out there and check my mail every day now, do I? She'll be home in a little bit. North Texas. North Houston, Texas. Do y'all know where that's at? I don't. I've been to Six Flags over Texas. Been to Houston, Texas. Six Flags, I think it was San Antonio. I think it was. I went to Six Flags. And, you know, I was a kid, teenager, you know, so I don't really remember very much. I know they had, am I crazy, or was there a ride that went underground? At the Six Flags, it was like a roller coaster that went underground. Am I crazy for remembering that, or was there really one there? I think it was called Runaway Mountain. Am I not mistaken that, guys? If y'all ever been to Six Flags in the 2000, early 2000s, did y'all ever ride that called Runaway Mountain? That was like in the dark time. You know, it was underground. I don't know. I'm thinking of, wow, imagining things. Lord, I hope my mom makes it home safely today. I may have to cut this live short for a while and come back later when she gets home so I can help her unload her car. Ow! Waking my hand up. I have to do that to wake my hand up sometimes. I'm trying to think, yo. And I'll be back on after I help her, so I'll probably have to quit this live, you know, when she gets home to help her, and then I'll come back on. I just gotta make sure she's alright, you know. My boyfriend and me both are taking care of our moms. His mom and then my mom, so. My mom just getting back from wherever she went with my sister today. I don't know where they went. But I'll be back to finish this whenever I get done helping her. Even if I have to stay up late, you know, to get this done. You know, it don't hurt. You know, I can still get it done. Because I don't have nothing to do tomorrow. That's the best part about it. I'm not doing a 12-hour puzzle challenge. Don't do that. I'm just saying, I would like to finish this today if possible. My leg. Oh, yeah. But when I get back up here, I don't have to do nothing else for today, you know. Yo, I got a question. What's the scariest roller coaster that you've been on? Mine would be Runaway Mountain at Six Flags because it was underground. You know? I'd have to go with that one. I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of creepy sometimes. I know this puzzle has nothing to do with roller coasters. I know this. I wish they put a not Dave and Buster's, maybe, or a round one here. You know, to give us more to do. This whole town is so boring sometimes. There's really not much to do here. It's boring. For adults, anyway. Oh, it's kind of chilly in here now. No, look, I see Grandma. What's wrong with her, guys? She's sleeping. Run back. Go see Grandma. Go see Grandma. Come on. Go see Grandma. She got it real quick. Yeah, you can go out there and see Grandma. Yeah. I'll just take you to the stairs and let you go see her. I know you want to see Grandma today, don't you? Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? That's chipmunks, guys. Have you ever heard of the chipmunks? That's a good thing. I mean, I like chipmunks. Chipmunks are cool. You know? Yeah, I know. What was that? Statue? What? It's a statue. Yo, I just don't know. So that's why it's wrapped up in a pink flamingo, ain't it? Oh, it's upside down. Yeah, because right there is its head. And right there is its body. So yeah, it's an inner tube thing, I think. Because it is an ocean. Let's see. It is that ocean scene. You know, like different puzzles. I do different styles of them. And I'm just trying this one out. I'm still working on my Ravensburger, but I haven't really worked on it much. That one's really hard, you know. I don't know if I opened my new one or my old one or not. I don't know. I don't really know right now. I think it's the one that was used. I don't know. I don't know if all the pieces are on it, though. Nothing's more annoying than not having all the pieces to it. That's what gets annoying. Yep. It's like people don't know how to take care of this stuff. Or I bought a puzzle brand new one time and all the pieces were gone. One of them was missing. Then I found another puzzle that all the pieces were there and extra pieces. You know? Damn, 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 damn. Damn, 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 damn. You guys, I'm crazy. This puzzle would drive you insane. Reason why is because there's so much chaos going on it. That there's plenty of areas to work on. I get that. When you get stuck on one area, you can do another one. But this thing right here don't make sense with this. I don't understand it. Is it all one big piece? I'm not looking at the picture because that's cheating. But still, looks like there's more. Hey Ryan. Yeah, another one. I do this all the time. How are you doing today, Ryan? I do a lot. I do a lot of puzzles, you know, this is my life, so. Alright, I've done a lot, but I don't know how many I've done this year. I'm not going to count them until end of the year. How many pieces? 750. Hang on, I'll show you. I'm trying to think. Hold on. This is the one. It's glittery gnome. Yeah, it's a good size for 750. And this one, oh, not that one. Well, I don't have it now, but I have another one by the same artist that's similar, but by a different brand. And, it's the same, brand, but different, company. One's by Masterpieces, and this one's by, Spin Master. Yeah. How you doing, Ryan? Are you the one that works on puzzles, too? Yeah, I do. Have you done any more puzzles? Are you the one that does puzzles too? I have not even done any Norman Rockwell puzzles, to be fair and honest. I have not done any of those. I would love to do some, but my town don't have very many selections of varieties here of different puzzles, and it's hard to get them sometimes. But this one I found today that I thought would be really interesting to try to do. This one. Hey, check engine. That, you know, it looks like really hard. And it's got riddles in it. Hey, check engine. What? Have you seen the puzzles made out of paper? Yes, I have. Those are Pintus. And I have been wanting to get some of those, but, you know, I can't ever get them. I want different puzzles, but my income does not allow that, so I don't even know where you get Pintus anyway. I'm trying to find different puzzles I can do for you guys. I'm trying really, really hard to find them, but it's really, really hard to do because my town is big town, but we don't have big selections for much of anything. Hey Jamie, how are you doing? The puzzle is this one. It's a beach thing. It's called, it's got the address on it. It's on the back. Objects at the Beach or something by James Johnson. I'll show you if I can. I'll tell you right here. Beach Roll Pickers. But I'm looking because this is like upside down. Lewis T. Johnson. It's really cool. I mean, it's a different style. Kind of gives me the, it's not very challenging. I did one that was a train yesterday. That one would be harder because it had a lot of dart pieces. And, I do a lot of them, if you know. I'm trying to get to where I can do it. What I'm doing is, I'm trying to do, bigger. I did 500 pieces, you know, at one time, and I'm trying to do bigger ones because I really want to get faster and faster at them, you know. I really do. I know, guys, it's a bad habit. It is kind of challenging. It really is. It kind of is, but kind of not when you know you're it is kind of challenging, but, you know, it's kind of is, kind of not. Yeah, I do them in one day. I did, 750 yesterday, and, I did it took me 7 hours, but I did it, you know. Yeah, it don't take, I'm trying to get them all in one day, because I want to get better at them. I don't know what drives me to do this all the time. I don't know what pushes me to do it, but this is what I'm doing. This is how my life's doing. Hey, Sherblab, how are you today? I mean, you know, Jamie, I do puzzles all the time. I've been doing them since I was 5 years old. So this is kind of this is my outlet. So this is what I use to cope with things that I'm dealing with. Dealing with a lot, you know, when I deal with it like this. It's a positive outlook for me. An outlet, I mean. Y'all just don't know. It's my go-to for when I'm stressed out. It's easier to do this for me, you know, doing them for like, since I was 5, I went to school and I told the teachers I didn't want to do my schoolwork because I was sitting there bored to death. And, you know, when I was 5, I was like in the 80s. So I told her, I said, no, I won't do my schoolwork. I want to do puzzles. And I remember the first puzzle I tried to put together before I started doing them was a wheel. It was a red wheel. It looked like a wagon. And it was a sand on it. I never did get it done because it was school, but then that's when I started doing them. Do I put them together? I'm looking for puzzles to do that with. I got some that I want to do that too, but I can never find. I've been looking for poster board for bigger puzzles. Like I have 2,000 piece puzzles that I would love to get the right size poster board and stuff for. And I don't have a table big enough to do my 2,000 piece puzzles. And if I had that, I would be able to do these 2,000 piece puzzles. So I have one of them I can glue together and put on my wall because I really like it. But I usually have multiples of the same one for that reason. But I have multiples because there's one puzzle that was my favorite one. That was a tiger puzzle. I absolutely adored that. Now if I do it again, I will glue it together because I love it. I love tigers, I love wolves, I love dogs, I love cats. I'm an animal person, and that's what I like. But I always want more puzzles to keep me in stock, and it's hard to get puzzles, you know, when they don't have the kind that I like or if they're expensive. So I have to get like 2 a month, and that's it. That's all I can get. Hey, Eldon. So I have 2 shelves full. People give them to me. When they're done with them, they send them my way. And I have people, I didn't even have none last year because that's why I didn't do my lives that much last year. I didn't even have hardly any of them. And now, you know, I have 2 shelves because people give them to me when they're done with them. They say, hey, you want these? And you want to take these from me? And I'll give them to you if you want them and you can try them out and stuff. It's really, you know, people think about me all the time. And that's pretty cool because, you know, it helps me, you know, keep in stock. And I have 2 shelves full. I'm getting one more shelf. And when I get it all straightened out, I'll show you guys my puzzles I have. But I haven't even got them in order yet. I want to put one that's 750 below one shelf, 550 and below one shelf, 1,000 to hold on, I can't even talk right. My brother already started having asthma attack. 550 and below one shelf, 750, 1,000 on another shelf, 1,500 into 1,000 another shelf. That's how I'm gonna do it. Once those are full, I have to start gluing my puzzles together so I can make room for more. I want to start decorating my walls with them. You know, make them my own little artwork so people can see what I done. Because people always ask me, why are you not displaying your work? You know, so that's an idea I thought about. And I want to put them as my backdrop, you know. For when y'all see my channel, y'all can say, she did that live. You know, I saw her do it, you know. That's alright, she did it, you know. That'd be cool. That'd be special for you guys. To see me do a puzzle and then glue it, and I said, I remember that puzzle, you know. She did that while she was live. I watched her do it, you know. That'd be something special. That's what I'm planning on doing for you. Oh. I did a 12-hour puzzle challenge for you guys already. For my 500 subscribers. Now, if we get to 1,000, Fingers crossed, I might do a real life giveaway. I'm not real sure. If we get to 24,000 subscribers, I will do a 24-hour live stream. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, I have 2 shelves. I just do them. I've already did over half of those, by the way. I do them pretty quickly. Last year, I did 34 of them. I have them all written down. This year, I don't know how many I've done, and I'm not going to count them because at the end of the year, you know. I don't know how many I've done this year. I just write them down and go on. You know how people that do puzzles, they have an end of the year tally for everybody? If y'all see other puzzlers do them, I have mine. And I write them down and I keep the dates. I don't write down the times because I don't know the time of them because, you know, it takes too much time to add the times up. I just write down a record of how many I've done. And that should be good enough. Wait a minute. I just seen this chain one right here. Ha ha ha. I think this goes there, does it? Yeah, it does. Ha ha. Yeah. See, that's why I like doing pieces like I'm doing. Smaller pieces make bigger pieces. I'm telling you. This is why I do it. Right here. Come on, get on there. Ha ha. Got on there. See? You see that? That's why I like doing smaller pieces. Because I can make bigger pieces out of them. And then they all go together. That's why I have so many pieces scattered around, because eventually they go together. Like that one. Now I can build up on that. See, there's always more ways to do a puzzle than what people give you credit for. Y'all remember, there's a lot of puzzles that I have done in my life. I'm not even looking at the picture. And I'm doing this. Oh, that does not go there. You go right there. I know you do. Yeah, it does. Told you. Yeah, if I would take you a week. You know, I always tell people, if you're into puzzles, you know, keep practicing, you'll get fast at them. I'm telling you, I was not always like this. I'm telling you, it took me years to get this way. Like I said, 35 years ago is when I started doing puzzles, and that's why I've been good at them. It's like artwork, okay? You get your artwork, right? You draw. You learn how to draw different things. When you first learn how to draw, what do they teach you? The shapes, right? They teach you the basic shapes and stuff when you draw a picture, okay? My sister's an artist, she knows. Alright, so they teach you that, but over time, those shapes become different pictures, right? You gotta keep practicing. You're like, oh, why am I learning shapes? Aren't we supposed to learn how to draw things? Well, you gotta practice. Like, you gotta draw shapes over and over and over again to learn how to draw. Like my sister knows how to draw. She's a really good artist. But you gotta keep practicing. Repetition. And whenever you get good at it, then you can get faster and better. Same way with puzzles. You do them, you keep doing them, you keep working at it. You keep trying. The most challenging puzzle, the one I really want to find again that I cannot find anywhere is the American flag. I loved it. It was a photo mosaic. I looked and looked, and I love the American flag. I really do. And that was the hardest because it had different pictures, you know. And it was like little bitty pictures, maybe, you know what photo mosaic is. Well, I had American flag. I'll show you a picture of it here in a minute on my phone. I have it. And, you know, it's like, I want that one again because I love my dad, my uncle, and my grandpa were all in the military. And I loved it. And I want to do it again and put it on my wall and make like a momentum and say, you know, gone but not forgotten type thing. But can't find it no more. But I have done that one, and that was awesome. It didn't take me very long either. It did not take me very long. I had that thing done, I think, within 2 weeks. To be fair about it, I think I did. That was when I was married. I don't have it now, but when I was married, I did it. And it didn't take me very long at all. And that's when I was with my ex-husband. And then my ex-mother-in-law ripped it up and destroyed it because she said doing puzzles is a waste of time. And she destroyed it. And I didn't get it back again. And yeah. She was mean. She didn't like me doing puzzles, but I was always good at them, you know, and nobody didn't like it. But puzzles have different stories for me, you know, as I do them. You know, it was, I'll show you a picture of it. Hold on, Jamie, let me find that picture. Hold on. I'll find it for you. It is pretty cool, though. I mean, I've done so many... Oh, come on, girl. Okay. I've done so many different puzzles that... I don't know. It's hard to tell sometimes how many I've done. I want to get one with a deck of cards. And it was really... I can't find that one nowhere. I looked on Amazon... all that. I don't know why this says 2023. Oh, that's not the right account. Hang on. I got 2 different accounts on this one. And all my pictures are on the other account. Yeah. Okay, this is the one. Okay. Yeah, I have different accounts. I'm looking. But I actually did it, and I wanted to put it on a wall, and then my ex-mother-in-law destroyed it. And, she was mad. She didn't like that I did it. But, you know, I did it by color sorting. I did one color at a time. Like, I did all the blues, because all the stars... you know, and I did all the reds and then the whites. Hang on. Hey, how are you? See? Hey, Karis, how are you? So, see, this is the one I'm telling you about. I really can't find it anymore. I really like it, though. That was the most difficult one I've ever done, so yeah. But I love it. I mean, there's not really a puzzle out there that I haven't tried. You know? So, you know, that's what I did. And I've been doing them for a long time. I mean, this is what I do, and I can't help it. For some reason, I do them. I don't always know what the reason is behind it, but, you know, this is what I do. And I don't know why I'm good at them. I really don't. My sister is really good at artwork. She draws. She has one of my grandpa. I can't show you because I don't have any of her artwork with me, but I have a lot. She draws really good. My twin sister. We're opposite, so yeah. But you know, it's just I have been doing these since I was 5. So like I said, whenever you start doing puzzles, it's like doing artwork. You have to learn how to do the basic ones and then work your way up. It depends, Jamie. People tell you to do it by piece shape, but I'm going to tell you my word of advice, how I do it. If you want to do it by shape, but here's the issue with doing it by shape. You need, like, if you have a color that you need, right? Like, for instance, you need, yellows, right? And you need that color, and it's in a different area, where are you going to find it? So what you can do is you can do color sorting and piece shaping. So that way you can find all your colors. Now me, as you can tell, all my pieces are still in the box. You see, y'all probably think I'm nuts, but I go and I do them as I go along. I look for the pieces as I go, you know. I'm not the one to sort them out, but if you want to do sorting, I would do it by color first, because if you do it by colors, all your pieces will be right there. And you get one color done and then do another color, get another color done, get another color, and keep doing it, and eventually you'll get them done. That's what I do, and I get them done faster. So obviously right now I'm not doing that, but I'm doing it all over the place. But that's just why I usually do them. This one I'm just going by looking for, just building as I go along. I could do that, but I just like doing it as I go along. Because, I've been doing puzzles so long that whenever I do the edges, I'm always like, piece sorting takes a long time, honestly. And it's frustrating. And I don't like sorting my pieces out. And the reason why, because I always want to get into the puzzle. I'm in a hurry to get in puzzles. Honestly, when I get my puzzles, I'm always like, when I go out and get puzzles, I'm always in a hurry to start them. I'm always like, I want to start this puzzle real quick. I don't want to have to sit there and deal the pieces out, because that annoys me. Sometimes it takes a long time, but if you do it like you want to by colors and by shapes, but the best thing to do for you is do it by colors. The shapes will be there and the colors will be there. And if you do it one color at a time, then you can get it done faster. I've done so many 500 piece puzzles by doing color sorting that it's not even funny. If you take one color at a time, and you sit there and you focus on that one color, right? And you do this. Hang on, somebody tagged me in a message. Yeah. So you do it by colors and by shape. That's how you do it. That's just my opinion. Like I said, everybody's different. Everybody. Everybody has different ways. But take my advice, you can get them done quicker. That's if you want to take my advice. Hey, low keys, how are you? You can do them however you want to, Jamie, but piece sorting does come in handy sometimes. And sometimes, okay, I got a question. What if you have a puzzle like this, and it's all that? I have puzzles that's just like this, and you can't really sort the pieces out, right? And all you have is just the colors to go by. You have no choice but to color sort. Because I have a lot of puzzles that are just like this. And, you can't really piece sort them. So you have to rely on colors in that aspect. So puzzles are different, it depends. I'm just saying, I have puzzles that have just standard pieces, and you can't do all the sorting and stuff. And those are really hard. And I have done several of those puzzles. But sometimes you can't, thank you, you cannot do piece sorting all the time, is what I'm saying. You can't rely on it always. So what are you going to do if you can't piece sort it? You have to do it by colors. If you have all pieces like this, there's really not that many pieces to sort out. This is one shape. So, in that aspect, do it by colors. That's all I'm saying about it, Jamie. So, that's just my advice. I have several puzzles that I have like that. I have done several of them. I have. And You know, they are very hard. They are doable, but they are hard. I have so many, Jamie, that I have done um on my live stream. I didn't do it live stream, which I might do it again, but I might do it to show you guys what I'm talking about by having one shape puzzles and show you how they do it. I'll show you one day that has nothing but those standard pieces. I'll show you. I have one that I can do for you guys. And it's 1,000 pieces. It won't take me very long. But I will show you, Jamie, as an example what I mean by that. And how to get it done. Don't be intimidated by hard puzzles. Now, if you're starting out doing them at first, and you're not experienced with them, don't do big, huge puzzles at one time. Because that's where you're going wrong. If you do, like, okay, I'll say 500 pieces. Do those if you're not good at puzzles at first, so that way you can get a feel of the bigger pieces, and that way you know what you're getting into with the bigger ones, because that way you can work yourself up and you know how long it takes, and you won't feel so bad if you don't get it done. The thing about puzzles is they can be very relaxing, or they can be very, very stressful. Don't get puzzles you know you won't be able to do. Because if you do them, if you don't complete your puzzles, and you get these big puzzles and you're like, oh boy, I want to do a puzzle. You have to understand, puzzles are not always easy, okay? And the reason why I'm saying this is because I prepare myself for these things, okay? Now, I'm not saying I'm good. I'm saying this. I mentally prepare myself for these things, okay? I know what to expect. I have done so many puzzles that aren't even jigsaw puzzles, okay? I've done triangles, I've done square ones, I've done 3D ones, I've done 3D crystal puzzles. I've done all kinds. Now, I'm going to attempt a Rubik's Cube because I just got it today. So, you know, I'm trying all different puzzles. And sometimes, you know, with puzzles I don't just throw myself into them. There's one puzzle I want to do that is extremely challenging, but I'm working myself up to that point. And I'm working on my... You know, sometimes you have to do puzzles to help you get the bigger ones. And like me, I'm doing this to kind of help me do the big one that I want to do. It's a cat and dog puzzle. It's 1,000 pieces, and it's nothing but cat and puzzles. But I want to do it one day. And I want to train myself. You have to work on things slowly. Everybody wants to do them fast. Everybody wants to be like me. Everybody always asks me, how do you get like you are? Practice, practice, practice. And eventually you'll get there. If you're not good at one picture, and make sure, guys, if you want to do a puzzle, make sure it's one that you like. And make sure it's one that you would want to do. Because if you get bored with the picture, you know, and you don't really enjoy the picture, you're not going to finish it. You know, you're going to get bored with it. I've seen so many people on my channel here that tells me, oh, I want to do this puzzle, I want to do that puzzle, and I'm like, okay. And then they get tired of it because they couldn't do it. Why? One, they rushed into it. They never done puzzles before, and they want to go out and do a 4,000 piece puzzle. That's where you are wrong. Work your way up mentally. It's not always easier. Puzzles take a lot of time. They take a lot of patience. And you have to be able to focus on them. And believe me, if you don't have patience, you're not going to get them done. And make sure you have... Yes, I have. Make sure you have plenty of space, too. That's another issue that people have. When they do a puzzle, they don't have plenty of space. And I don't know how many times people are like, oh, I don't have enough space, I can't complete it, so I have to put it back up. You know. And that's frustrating because they never get done. Yes, I've done one, as a matter of fact, the other day, the cat one, when I did my 12-hour stream that was missing pieces. So, yeah, I did that one too. And it had a missing piece. you know. So, you know, it it frustrates me when pieces are missing. It really does because I like all of them being there. But you know, you can always make pieces when you get good at them. You can always make your own pieces, but these I couldn't make. These are 3D puzzles. You can't make 3D pieces, so that wouldn't work. But yes, I have done pieces that have. This puzzle might be have missing pieces because I never done it before. It was given to me, so I don't know if all the pieces are here. That's frustrating, but it happens, you know. So it's okay. You know, even brand new ones I got had missing pieces, which is really frustrating. You know, it was really frustrating. I just bought a brand new Jesus puzzle one time, and the pieces were all, one of the pieces were missing, and that messed me up. I was like, oh, I got this puzzle done, and I can't find the piece, and it was nowhere here. You know, and it's frustrating. It happens. Yes, it is a good feeling. You see, I feel proud of myself when I do these. I feel like I accomplished something, you know? And it makes me feel happy, you know, proud of myself a lot when I do them. And it's the only thing that I can do that nobody can take from me, you know? And I always feel like, well, my sister's an artist. What can I do? You know? And she's really good at drawing. I'm telling you. But me, I'm like, what can I do? You know, what can I do with my life? You know, I'm like, well, I got to thinking, okay, I do puzzles. Why not? You know, my sister and my brother actually suggested me do this on YouTube because of my knowledge. Not because I'm here to be cocky and say, oh, I can do puzzles better than you. I'm doing this to help you guys. Give you guys tips and tools. And I'm not here to be rude and say, hey, you can't do a puzzle like me. You know, I'm not like that. Don't even go there. I'm just saying that I'm here to share my knowledge with you guys and help you guys. And there's so many different things out there about puzzling. Um, it's not even funny, you know, and people are not, I mean, they don't understand how helpful these are. And they don't want to do the research of how they benefit you. Yes, they are. And, you know, I love it. And I do this regularly, you know, and I know that people do things on YouTube that are like this and all that, but they're going to tell you their way of doing it. And everybody, like I said, everybody's different when they do puzzles. Everybody's different ways. But they tell you to piece sort, okay? Piece sort, that's fine. But I also go up a step farther and I sit there and color sort my puzzles. But I'm not even doing the colors right now. I'm just doing random pictures. You know, I do, like right here, if you see, Jamie, what I'm working on right now, you see all these little pieces right here? All these, they all eventually go together. And they all work in. And they will go together eventually, but I'm working on them on the side because when I get done and I do certain places, I go in and put them on there, and I don't have to worry about them later. You know, and that's another thing. If you find areas that you can work on, another thing I can tell you right here is that if you find another area, like for instance, I'm not even working on this right now, but if I see pieces that go there, yeah, I'm gonna put it there, right? But if you find different areas that you want to work on, like little areas like I'm doing, put them together. Because you know what? They will add up eventually. You don't have to have them right there, right then. Okay? Hang on, I gotta do something. I gotta stand up. You see this one? All these areas will add up. Don't be discouraged because you can't work on one area at a time. Do areas that you can do first. And then when you do them, eventually they'll fit together. Just keep working at it. No, I don't see nobody out there yet. You see, I got one that's a challenging one I want to try, but I don't have the big enough table. I gotta have a bigger table. But I want to try that one. I have a Charlie Brown one that's the same size I want to do too. I just don't have a big table. I have 2,000 piece puzzles or challenges, but I don't have the room for them. I put them on my table, my cats mess them up, so I have to use my puzzle table, which I have one on it right now. I'm doing for my other videos, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I make it look easy because I've done them for so long. You know, I've done them a lot longer than these kids. You know, I've been doing them for 35 years, so they are easy to me. And you know, I don't just use math. I mean, I don't do just puzzles. I do math. I do building things. I do Legos, which I need to get some Legos. I mean, I do other things too, you know. But I do make it look easy, but because I've had years and years and years of practice. I say 35 years is a long time to be doing them. So I don't mind sharing my wisdom with you guys. These people that do puzzles on YouTube, I'm not saying nothing wrong about them, but they just started doing puzzles during the pandemic. Okay, me, I've done them my whole life. And I know, you know, they do them too. I get they do speed puzzling, I get it. But I've been doing them so much that this is my expertise. You talk to my brother and you ask him what piece sorting is, and he'll tell you he don't know. He'll tell you outright. I try to talk to my brother about it, you know, about puzzles. He's like, what are you talking about, you know? He don't know. So I really don't have nobody to talk about with my puzzling. You know, I try to tell my sister, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Piece sorting. I don't know what you mean. You know, and it's confusing people. I have no idea what you're talking about. So I don't really have anybody to talk to about my puzzles. Nobody in my family does them but me. For some reason, I'm the only one. So, yes, I make it look easy because years and years and years I've done so many puzzles my whole life. You know, have you ever heard of those square puzzles that had 9 pieces and they had 4 sides you had to match up? I've done those. The triangles, the triangle ones that had 16, the nearly impossibles, I've done those. I've done 3Ds. I'm telling you. Not saying it just to be like this, but I have done these my whole entire life. So, if there's anybody that really knows anything about puzzling, it would be me. I mean, I can give people that do puzzles and think they're experts advice. And they would be like, wow, I didn't even know you could do that. Yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. I mean, I know people out there are really good at it too, but think about it. Everybody's different. We all have different styles. We all have different ways. We all do it differently. You know, that's what makes us all different. But if you want advice, you can, you know, I can help you. But I ask you, Jamie, if you don't do puzzles, do a 500 piece first. Then work your way up. Then do a 750. Then do harder ones. Because if you sit there and you do them all too fast, all too quick, and you're going to want to do a big one at one time, and it's going to be hard, you're not going to get it done. And then you'll feel like a failure. You know? I wanted to complete, and I have seen the puzzle tournament that is in Spain, and yes, I would love to go. But I want one of the puzzlers to sponsor me. They have sponsors for those, and I'm always hoping that they would sponsor me to go, because I want to meet other puzzlers too, you know, and go in. It's not about winning, it's about having fun. And I would love to take my nephew and let him have that experience, you know, because he does puzzles too, you know, and if we do get to go, I'm going to train him, you know, my nephew, get him faster, you know. I tell my friend all the time, I said, you stick to your 24 piece puzzle and I'll do circles around you. Because I've done 2,000 piece puzzle. You know how long it took me to do a 2,000 piece puzzle? 10 days. Or 11 days. I mean, I've done it. You know. Yeah, not everybody's good at puzzles. I mean, not everybody does them. I mean, I understand that. I mean, people do get overwhelmed with them. Yes, they do. That's very common. But what I'm saying is, if you do puzzles, don't stress yourself out. And if you're not in a competition, take your time. I mean, there's no hurry. Yeah, when you're in a competition, you have to hurry. But when you're doing it for life and you want to do it just for fun, don't rush. You know, take your time. There's no time limit on them. I do it. The reason why I do them so fast is because the fact is that I want to be faster than my goals. You know, I want to beat my speed. I want to be able to get them done quickly. And I want to beat my time and everything, not everybody else. But I want to do it for me. It's not about everybody. Everybody can do it their own time and all that. But I'm trying to outbeat myself. Like, I want to get better and faster on me. My aunt's like, oh, you're trying to outdo me? You're trying to race me? I said, no. I'm trying to do better on my own. I want to beat myself. You know, my records. Not anybody else's. And you know, they have like 4 or 5 people that do them. I only have me. And I get them done quickly. So that tells you something. They have 4 to 5. I have just me. And I know people do it differently, but I do them faster. And I'm telling you, last year I did 34 puzzles myself. This year I'm hoping to break that record. I don't know how many I've done this year. I haven't counted yet. I'm nowhere near my record yet. But if I keep going at this rate, I will get there. You know, this one actually, watch this. Y'all watching me? Watch. Oh yeah, you see that? Told you. Smaller pieces make bigger pieces. You see what I'm saying? See what I just did? See what you see that? That's what I'm talking about. Do smaller pieces. And there you go. Prime example. Yep. Oh yeah, I have a list I'll show you in just a minute. Let me see if I can find that piece again. I just moved it. Right there. There you go. See how that worked? Oh man, that's what I'm saying, guys. Y'all just gotta stay on top of it. You know I sound stupid, but there's a lot of things I can't do. I can't draw very well. I do try. Pokemon characters I draw very well for some reason. It's the only thing I can draw. Really, I can't draw like my sister. And I don't claim to draw like my sister. I don't claim to draw at all. I claim to do this. Hold on. Hey, Annabeth's girl. No, she's not here yet. I gotta help her unload when she gets back. Come on. You know, they tell me to stick to what I know and what I'm capable of doing. And everybody wants me to do something that I can do. And this is one thing that I can do that actually blows my mind. And if you want to see a list of them, it actually blows my mind how fast I am too at these things. Because it shocks me how many I've done. Hang on. It took me 7 hours to complete one last night like this. And it was a train. No, it's not it. Just right here. That's what I did last year. I'm not showing you this year's because that's end of the year puzzle tally. But I can tell you right now, if I keep going up my record, I'll probably get them done. And I'll probably be doing more. You know? I'm always competing with myself. I know that sounds stupid, but I'm always competing with myself. I know it does sound stupid sometimes, what I'm saying, but I'm always trying to better myself. People do artwork, you know, they do that too. My sister's one prime example. She finds harder pictures to draw because she's challenging herself. You know, and that's what everybody does. Everybody does their things different. They always want to challenge themselves. No matter what it is that you're good at, you're going to push yourself and you're going to do something else. And you want to challenge yourself to make it even harder. So, my exact things, thank you. My exact thing is this. And I always want to do bigger and better ones. I want to do 2,000 pieces again. But I don't have the room for them. Every time I do them on my table, my cats seem to want to tear them up. And it's annoying. Very aggravating. When you got two cats that annoy you. Yeah. Hang on. I think she's home. No? She ain't yet. She'll be home in a little bit, she said. I have to help her when she gets back. My mom did unload her car. But... you know, the thing about it is, it's really hard, you know. Sometimes I do the hardest ones, and people don't get that sometimes it takes 2 to 3 days to do them. I didn't have this many puzzles to start out with. I only had a few. I did one that was, I'll show you another one that was Ravensburger puzzle. Hang on. My phone is charging. My phone is charging. Give me a second. I'll show you this one. I did this one less than a month. It's right here. Come on. It's Ravensburger. I got find 24. And I know it's in here. The one I did in 11 days. I think it was 11 days. 10 or 11, give or take. I did Jack and the Beanstalk. It was 2,000 pieces. And I didn't think... I was shocked when I saw that. To be fair. I mean, I looked at that and I was like, hey, how did I do this? You know? I was like, wow, 10 days. Not long at all. For a 2,000 piece puzzle, I never did 2,000s. And now I'm doing them. And it makes me feel good because I know what I'm capable of. You can do anything. Wait, that's 23, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah, last year was 24. Okay. Alright, then I know where it's at now. I gotta go December 24. Yeah. Right here. So this is a Ravensburger Animal Crossing puzzle. And it has all the, if you can see it, has all the Animal Crossing people on it. It's a Ravensburger. I did that in less than a month. I did. I mean, I'm doing this because it's the only thing I can do for anxiety. I mean, if you sit here and you watch me do these in person, I did one in front of my boyfriend. I kid you not. By the time I did one in front of my boyfriend, in about 10 minutes, I already done had the edge pieces done and the whole bottom layer done. It's like, wow, you're fast. I said, I know. I don't waste time on them. I'm always in a hurry to do more, you know? I guess since I live a fast-paced life, I guess that's what it is. When you're a fast-paced person, you know, you kind of get things done really fast. And I get my puzzles done. I don't waste no time. I do another one. And that's just the way it is. One after the other. No, my boyfriend does not do puzzles. He's like my twin sister. He's like, no, he don't have patience. He does other things. He's good at things, but he just don't have patience like I do. He does other things though. He's good at putting things together, like furniture and stuff, but he won't help me because he don't like them. And that's okay. My family don't like them either. They don't like puzzles either. They just turn around. My sister, told somebody, if you get me a puzzle, she'll throw it right back at you and say, hey, why are you doing this? This is insulting because I can't do it. Not everybody does them. You know, not everybody wants to. So I do them myself. This is just me. You know, and this is my talent. He puts furniture together. That's what he does. And he's really good at it. But he don't like puzzles either. And there's nothing wrong with it. You know, he does his thing, I do my thing, you know. It's just the way it is. My twin sister, on the other hand, you give her a puzzle and she'll look at you like, what's this for? You know, you give her a drawing to do, I guarantee she'll get it done. But you give her a puzzle and she'll throw it right back in your face and say, I don't want this. What do I want it for? I have no reason to have this. And she will. Because they don't do this. You try to talk to them about piece sorting and they don't understand. It's like talking to somebody and they don't understand what you're saying. You sit there and you try to describe a puzzle to them and you try to tell them how to do it and they look at you like you're crazy because they don't understand you. You know, my brother's that way. He's like, what are you talking about, piece sorting? You know, I don't understand you. I drive him crazy because I don't know what to talk to him about, you know? Everybody's got their thing. Everybody does things differently. Everybody has their talents. But it don't always have to be puzzles. Oh, she made it home. Nice. I gotta go help her in a minute. But not everybody does puzzles, okay? Not everybody can sit there and do them all day long. And that's basically what I'm saying. Everybody has different things that they do. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to close this live out. I got to go help my mom. I'll be back on in an hour. So if you want to watch me at 5 or 6, guys, I'll be back on at 6. I got to go help my mom. I'll be back on then. And I'll complete this puzzle when I get back, alright? I'll be back on. I just got to go help her. I will... yeah, Jamie, I'll be back on at 6. I gotta go help my mom, okay? Let me go help her, and I'll be back on at 6. And then I'll answer your question. Alright, bye guys, I gotta go help her.